tonight. Let your brother count on you every play tonight, okay? And then come out and have fun. The gates are locked. Ain't nobody getting out now. They can't run. The gates are locked. Let's bring the fight to them, guys. Yes, sir. Hey, brother. Let's pray.
The Northeast Texas Sports Network is dedicated on delivering the most entertaining sports broadcasts in East Texas. And if you're interested in having your next sporting event streamed live, visit us online at netsn.live.
If you don't mind maybe removing your hats, and at this time, Wildcat Band is going to play our national anthem.
And good evening, everyone, and welcome to Scarborough Stadium here in Cayuga, Texas, for tonight's Thursday Night Football on SN. Hello, everyone. I'm Brett Swinney. Alongside me tonight, Josh Jarrett. Welcome, sir.
Hey, thank you so much for having me, Brett. This is exciting. We got a little action between the Cayuga Wildcats and Carlisle Indians. I've never seen either one play, so I'm excited about this.
Well, small school football tonight on SN is hopefully this is plan C on the internet, so bear with us, guys. We've got the quality turned down a little bit tonight, but hopefully we'll be able to keep the stream up, and I've been working on it. I don't know. You said it. You said it. It's maybe your bad luck. I don't know what it is.
I don't know. Yeah, it's last time I came, you got batteries breaking, cameras breaking, pets' heads are falling off, and but that's okay. We're going to be great tonight. There's no way to avoid it. We got a pink out here tonight in Cayuga, so that's pretty exciting. Celebrating kind of crushing cancer, and I know they've raised a lot of money for cancer, and I feel like we can only go uphill from here. So
yeah, this will be a good matchup here to start district play. Carlisle coming tonight 0-5. We've covered 4 of those games, I believe, on NetSN, and so they've had a tough pre-district schedule. They played the likes of St. Augustine, Shelbyville, Brook Hill, some other schools that just a tough schedule. And you have Cayuga coming in at 2-3. So, the good news is they're both 0-0 to start tonight. District plays open up, and so
and look, Carlisle has already won the coin toss, and looks like they're gonna receive tonight. So
Who was it that said that? We won the toss. I want the ball. We're gonna win. Was it the NFL? Who was it?
Sean Payton, maybe.
Yeah.
And that happened in week 3 when the Broncos went to Tampa Bay, actually. But I know what you're referring to, but I can't
remember what it was. But
right now, I want the ball. We want the win. Yep.
Yeah. But welcome tonight. Let us know if you're watching, where you're watching from, who you're rooting for tonight, as we got some good old East Texas football here on NetSN tonight. You got Cayuga in the almost like a Pittsburgh Steeler-esque gold and black there.
It's like an old school right there. There's black and gold. And then it looks like Carlisle almost looks like a little Chapel Hill to it.
They do, kind of the white with the blue pants.
Yeah, Brett being a Chapel Hill alum, of course.
Yeah.
And
they've got a tough one tomorrow night at home. Kilgore's coming to town tomorrow night. That's going to be a battle there.
That'll be a good one. All right, well.
It's set to kick off here. We've got Cayuga kicking off. It's going to be number 42 for Cayuga, Roberto Gonzalez.
Ooh, I think that's Rigoberto.
Rigoberto? Hey.
Rigoberto. Got a little G.
Rigoberto?
Yes, sir.
I've been working on my accent here.
Rigoberto. Yes, sir.
So we are underway. A little short pooch kick fielded at the 30-yard line by Carlisle. Looks like that's number 22 on the return, Landon Hernandez.
Yeah, really nice tackle by Cayuga. Number 12, Caden Lightfoot came in and he laid a little wood right there.
So Carlisle, we'll see what comes out. Looks like Camacho is going to be at quarterback. They started the year with Ibarra Jr. at quarterback. He's been out injured, so it looks like he's still going to be out, and they're going to go with Camacho. He does a great job. He's built like a fullback, Josh, and he can move around and use his legs to get guys open or himself open. So we'll see what Camacho does here on 1st and 10.
I'm excited about seeing him.
He's going to hand off to Elvis. Elvis has got some room and runs through some tacklers. Gets up close to the 50-yard line, tackled down around the 49 there.
Hit by Harris Reynolds initially, and then looks like Dominique Johnson finished him off out there. That's a big first down play right there, huh?
Yeah, you got to. Elvis can do something between the tackles. He's a pounding big back there.
Pretty good hold there to open up the game. That's I would say that's a successful rush on the first play here.
One play, one first down. So here we go. 1st and 10. Camacho in the gun. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to keep it off right tackle. And he's going to pick up 4 yards, I believe, on that first down.
All right, 2nd down.
So 2nd down, they're going to give him 3, according to the board here in the stadium.
Okay, well, little 2nd down and 7 coming up. Almost looks like we're calling audibles and coming up in the line.
Ooh, drew him offside. He's got a free play here for Camacho. He looks across the middle, but good defense up the middle.
Yeah, I tell you what, Dominique Johnson was right there, it looks like, and he oh no, I'm sorry, that was Cameron Stegall.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but needless to say that it was deflected pretty nicely there.
Yeah, it looks like he almost deflected it with his chest. He's a pretty tall kid right there. Okay, he's switching over. So after a 5-yard penalty, brings up 2nd down and 2 for Carlisle. We got like a trips right bunch formation right over here.
Here we go. They'll go with the handoff up the middle to Elvis. And
he didn't make it.
I think he's a little short.
He didn't make it. It's again Stiegel. Stiegel on the tackle. So we got our first 3rd down of the game here.
Okay.
Looks like the Wildcats are going to try to bow up here, see what they can do.
It's a big 3rd down. You want to start the game off strong. This first possession is important.
All right.
So here we go.
We got some stacked receivers over here.
And Camacho's going to call his own number, and he's going to pick up the first down.
Yes, he is, absolutely. Peckham tackled him, but not before a first down. That's a strong run, boy. He runs downhill.
That's what I'm telling you.
And
it's almost like you got a Wildcat quarterback in, but he can throw it. I mean, it's.
I bet he could play a little middle linebacker also.
I believe he does play defense as well. I can't remember exactly where he's at on D, but well, you get this classification, Josh. You get one guy injured, you may lose 2 or 3 players because they play everywhere.
That's a great point.
So in the gun by himself, Camacho across the middle, caught. It's Eves. Eves breaks a couple tacklers. He's still going. He's gonna get in.
That's a touchdown.
And he does. Yeah. Touchdown, Indians.
Ooh, just ran.
Trent Eves with a great run.
That was great pass. Ran a quick seam route. The linebacker was dropping back, but not quick enough.
Whew.
He just it was a great pass. Just put it over the linebacker's head. The safety, just a great completion.
41-yard touchdown for Eves from Camacho.
All right.
So, get the extra point on. For the extra point is Avon Garza for the Indians. Right. Good hold, good snap. Oh, it's blocked, the extra point.
Uh-oh.
And Cayuga is going to recover it, but tackled down, so no good on the extra point. So with 9:20 to go here in the first quarter.
Yeah, and that was Stiegel again. I told you.
I bet he's a basketball player, too.
I bet he is. He's got some serious height, and I don't even know if he jumped. He just put his hands up and deflected the ball, caught it, and got tackled luckily right there. But he's going to be a nuisance all night, not only on the kicking team but on the offense. But round 1 goes to Carlisle as they go down and score pretty quick.
We'll take a quick break. Carlisle up 6-0. We'll be back here on NSN.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
And we are back here on NSN as Garza is set to kick off for the Indians.
Yep. We got Reynolds and Dixon back deep. Let's see if they kick it down there. Oh,
low line squibber. Ooh,
yep.
bobbled.
Yeah, that's Dixon now. He picked it up.
Oh, he's got a little room. Oh.
Well, he came back in.
Not a bad return. It's going to be up to about the 29-yard line where Cayuga will take over, start their opening drive here of the game.
Yep. Pretty good. Chase Rowland. We could almost say that was a touchdown-saving tackle. Well,
yeah.
Maybe. Chase Rowland there. Big tackle on special teams.
When you kick it that low, you give the opponent a good chance of a return because your guys aren't down there. We saw that last week. We we did Grace and Brookhill. And Brookhill punted a line drive punt in the fourth quarter. Grace was able to return it for the touchdown, and they won on that touchdown.
Oh, wow.
So,
okay.
Going to be a keeper for the quarterback, number 8, Case Dixon, and not a lot of space there.
Ryder McCamey was in the backfield. Looked like they ran a little bubble to the running back, trying to chase those linebackers out of the interior there, but they were coming for him, and he like he was going to keep it and try to run. And like I said, McCamey, I don't know if he was even blocked. He got that back there pretty quick.
So it'll be second down now and 12 for Cayuga.
All right.
And Dixon's going to in the gun. It's
Motion
going
again.
a little short pass to the back. Ooh, and it's smothered by Carlisle. That was number 7 on the reception, Shiloh Peckham. And he didn't really have anywhere to go, Josh.
Yeah, I think that was is that number 7 or is that Harris Reynolds? That might have been number 1 out there. But
well,
oh yeah, you're
7
right.
over there.
You are right. What?
Sometimes I can be correct.
I'm wearing glasses. They don't do any good. But yeah,
well, at least these numbers are a little easier to read. We had some numbers a few weeks ago that were like white and gold.
Oh yeah.
And it was so hard to read.
Yeah, and the lighting. Well, tell you what, that wasn't bad right there. That's
it was almost like Carlisle was in the huddle with them on that play. They kind of knew where that was coming.
I haven't seen Cayuga play before, but perhaps those were 2 of their staple plays right there. There's the fake handoff.
Throw runs to his left. Nice pass and a completion. That's caught by number 5, Hayden Shrink.
I think that's Shrink. Maybe, yeah.
Shrink.
Great job. Tackled by Ivan Garza, but not before.
Nice throw by Dixon. That's tough when you're scrambling left as a right-handed quarterback to make that throw.
A little drag route. Looked like coming across the middle, and he just put it on the money. And Shrink, if we're saying Hayden's name right, a little tight end, just like I said, running across on the drag, and he never had to break stride with that catch. Looks like he's a little shook up down here.
Yeah, it would help him off to the bench there. Hopefully he's okay.
But maybe his ankle.
Yeah. So 1st and 10 now from the Indians' 45-yard line. Cayuga trying to get some drive going. It's going to be a handoff to number 7. That's Peckham, and he gets a couple yards, and then he's met by a wall or a pack of Indians or a
yeah, well, he actually ran over number 62 on his own team, Justin Larkin.
Get out of my way.
Kind of re-stretching out right now. He just got yeah, you got to go, Justin. It's time to block or get out of the way. So yeah, good power run, and they held him up just long enough. But a good stop. Looks like a gain of 3. It was that 2nd down and 6 now.
2nd down and 6.
All right.
Here we go. Going to be a handoff again to Peckham, looking for some space, and he's going to get to around the 40. He's going to get another couple yards.
Yeah, Christian Garza, great tackle. Wrapped him up and driving his feet backwards and put him on the ground after just a short gain of 2 there.
So 3rd down and it's like 5 here at the 40.
We'll call it.
This is kind of in no man's land here, Josh. So anything but maybe a sack or a big loss, I think Cayuga's thinking 4-down territory here.
I'm thinking the same thing. It looks like they got Dominic Johnson out the top, and
it's going to be a keeper or up the middle for the quarterback, Dixon. He's got room, and he is knocked down hard there after picking up the 1st down. Nice run for Dixon.
That was a great tackle by Elvis. Gave him a good shove, but boy, I tell you what, Dixon was.
Do you think Elvis knows who Elvis is?
Oh, I tell you what.
I mean, is that sad?
I don't think you could live yet. It'd probably take another 50 years before you could name someone Elvis and they wouldn't know who Elvis is.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, we got once this next generation and a half goes, then possibly not. But that's a good question.
I don't know.
Were you named after Elvis? I imagine he hears that quite often.
Thank you very much.
All right, well, 1st down and 10.
There we go. Short pass out here to the side. That's Dominic Johnson.
Ooh.
And he is met by
great pursuit.
Man, a bunch of Indians there on the tackle. You could have given it to like 3 or 4 of them there.
I mean, Garza was there. Elvis Hernandez was there.
I feel like you're naming these same guys over and over.
You know what? There's going to be an Elvis theme tonight, you know? What's that Elvis song?
Which one?
Blue. Wearing blue. Maybe that's not an Elvis song. Yeah, that's.
I don't know. Elvis was a little before. It was my parents' generation, so I know Elvis's songs, a few of them, but not that well. So here we go.
2nd and 10. It was the fake. He's going to go deep.
He's got a man open. He's winning on coverage. Oh, tough. Great coverage. Caden Edwards was there, but a great job of coverage. Is that number?
That really was. I can't see his
5?
number yet.
Is that 5?
But we're going to. That was great man-to-man defense.
I think it was Trent Eves. That was the touchdown recipient earlier. He's a great player. And he was out the first few games for Carlisle, and came back and had a really great game against Shelbyville. We had that game a few weeks ago.
Man. Well, looks like it looked like Caden Edwards had his hands on the ball, but Eves wasn't going to let it stay there. So we got 3rd down and 10 right here.
There we go.
Let's see what happens.
It's going to be Dixon under center. He's going to hand off up the middle. That's Peckham running over tacklers, and he's going to be
Peckham with authority. That's a 1st down.
Yep, he crosses the 20, which was what they needed for the first. A great run by Peckham. Man, you line it up on 3rd and 10 and just run it right at him.
He did.
That's demoralizing if you're the defense there.
Yeah, Brandon Garza with a good tackle there, but not in time. And boy, I tell you what, Shiloh Peckham looked like he was running for his life there. He wasn't. He found a little bit of a hole and just got through there and busted it. And 1st down, Wildcats.
So now they're in the red zone here. 1st and 10. It's going to be handoff this time, number 10, Sims.
And it is about a gain of 5.
Nice run there for Sims on 1st down.
Looked like the safety number it was either Trent Eves or it was Christian Garza. I'm not sure which one, though. Yeah, it was probably Trent Eves right there. Came up and made a low tackle. That's one way to do it.
It says Elvis knows who he is because of y'all. That's what he said in the comments here. Okay.
Right. Well, okay. Love me tender. I need to sing an Elvis song that I actually know. Or maybe I shouldn't sing an Elvis song at all. 2nd down, 6.
Here we go. Back. Drops back to pass. Looking left. He's got a man in the end zone. Nice high point catch for the touchdown. What a catch. Dominic Johnson.
I'll take that.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, that was a great high point catch. Let me see if we can do something here, Josh. I'm going to try something.
I don't know because
We got Nedison replay. We're going to try it tonight.
Here we go.
Does it work?
Does it work?
Oh, here we go. We got it here. We got it on Nedison. A little replay tonight. I want to see this play.
Well, Eves was there. We're going to see, and he just went up and took it.
I mean, goodness gracious.
With absolute authority.
So you'll see here, we got 2 receivers over here. So you got it's kind of stacked on the left side. And Dominic Johnson's that front receiver.
Oh, yeah.
And let's see.
Oh, he kind of stalls out a little bit and tricks him.
And just great high point catch.
Listen, there was
Johnson.
2 guys there. He just made that happen. They're going for 2 right here.
All right, here we
Lined
go.
up real quick.
Going back over here. Johnson, and that time, that was the easiest catch you'll have all night for 2.
It ran a quick slant, and I don't think Trent Eves looked ready for that time. Dominique just went, and Trent had his eyes in the backfield, and that was an easy pitch and catch.
All right, well, 3:21 to go here in the first quarter. Cayuga now leads 8-6. Be right back here on Nedison.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
And we are back here on NSN. So
Okay.
3:21 left. The clock here will fix itself here in a minute. But good one so far, Josh.
Yeah, that was a good solid drive by Cayuga. They started off a little bit slow. That's a
I don't know, but
it's a deep out of bounds kick right there. I'm not sure he did that on purpose.
I'm thinking not.
Yeah.
I don't know that you.
Rigoberto had a little adrenaline at the last second there. You know, I think he was just trying to.
Maybe
kick
it didn't hop like he wanted. Maybe he was trying to go for one of those little hopping kicks on the onside. I don't know.
I don't know if it's a
Because
hop.
sometimes you hit the ball and you want to hit that where it bounces up.
Yeah.
Maybe you just completely missed it and hit it like a regular kick. I don't know.
That could have been it. So.
Is that one of those you practice all week probably, and you only get a few chances at those?
Yeah.
Or at least the surprise.
Now I'm a little confused because I thought it was a penalty when you kick it out of bounds, but they look like they just placed it where it was. All right, here we go. First down and 10.
It's gonna be a
Carlisle.
little toss. It's Eves going
There
around
goes
in.
Eves.
And
Little toss sweep.
he's going to get
About 4 yards it looks. Maybe
Yeah,
three.
the
Three
ball-
on the gain.
ball was knocked loose there a little bit at the end, I think, and I think it went out of bounds though. So I think they're going to give him 3. It looks like.
Okay, that's fair enough. He had a big head of steam ahead of him. Probably looking for some sort of a little gap, just couldn't find it over there. Sausage on the stick.
That sounds actually pretty good.
I mean, you got a little mustard. Not a whole lot better than sausage on a stick. So.
Yeah.
Go now, second down, 7 or
Yeah,
8.
and a
Little toss out.
So that Hernandez, Elvis, up the middle, and a nice run for Elvis. He gets it.
Ooh.
Ooh, still going. I was going to say he was down at the 45, Josh, but he said,
yeah.
no, I'm not down yet.
Well, Ibarra was, I'm sorry, Harris Reynolds was there. Looked like Hayden Schrank was there, and he just broke away and got another 2 or 3 yards. Way to fight. That gets me excited. He said, I'm not going down this time. So here we go. First down and 10.
Here we go. It's a toss again. Elvis says he wants it again. Oh, that time.
Oh, no, sir.
Nothing doing that time.
Shiloh Peckham said, no. We're done with all these toss sweeps for now. Loss of a yard on the play, it looks like. And that's going to bring down second down and long. All right, they're all kind of regrouping. Yeah, I could tell right away that we got a couple guys like Shiloh Peckham going both ways tonight that are gonna be game changers. So, all right.
Here we go. Second down and 11. Back to pass. Camacho running on the right. He's gonna keep it up. He's got just goes through the defender. Nice to meet you, Mr. Sims.
Yeah, Trey Sims said, I got you. You got me. Big hit by Camacho. Got him an extra yard or 2 there, but we're at third down and 4 now. Big play right here, and this is obviously 4-down territory.
You know, next time he's probably going to get out of the way, Josh. He might not want to take that punishment.
I don't know. You know, maybe kind of go a little bit low. Maybe get down and go for the knees there in that situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I mean, I remember when I was a 7th grader, I got jumped by an 8th grader, and what it felt like then is what that looked like right there. So here we go, third down and 4.
Here we go, Camacho in the gun, back to pass, looks left, was across the middle. Ooh,
he had him. Yeah, he had Ivan Garza open on the slant, and just sailed it a little high.
He's going to want that one back.
Yeah, he is. Fourth down and 4. About 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
The fourth? Where are you going? It's the first quarter.
Hang on.
Are you leaving?
52 seconds left in the quarter. That's 3 before the fourth. We got a timeout right here.
We do have a timeout.
Carlisle's as confused as I am right now.
Well,
so
they're gonna think about this fourth down.
They are. This fourth down in the fourth quarter.
So you got 4th and 4. It's at the 37-yard line? It looks like, or 36.
36-yard line going in.
What are you calling here, Josh?
Well,
with what you've seen so far.
So the toss sweep seemed to worry. I think I'm putting it in Camacho's hands. I like that. I don't know if they run a couple little like a zone read or something where he can kind of choose, maybe roll out, kind of like he did on that second down play where he gained back about 7 or 8 yards, and maybe run someone out in the flat that he has the option to throw to. If they come up to him, then maybe he tosses that out to a back, and if not, you know, keep it, go get 4 yards. So
yeah, I like that. I like putting it in Camacho's hands. I think he can do it either way with his legs, with his feet.
I tell you
Maybe
what,
kind of an RPO here.
Yeah.
Just run pass option, just roll them out.
I'd probably go the opposite side of Stiegel, though, number 4 for the Wildcats. He's going to try to wreck this play, whatever the case is.
Here we go.
Well,
Macho looks left. They're throwing it. Eves, what a catch! What a catch from Eves, Josh.
Wow.
It was behind him. I thought he wasn't going to catch it, and he did a great job to.
I think that was Dakota Grigsby on the play. But, yeah, that was a simple slant that Camacho laid out there, and it almost looked like Grigsby wasn't even looking. And when he looked up, the ball was behind him. And
yeah, I want to see that again here.
Okay. Let's see. Watch this. He kind of – there it is. Boom, right behind him. Yeah, he looks the last side. Okay, here we go.
Plays
First
up.
and
Camacho
10,
going deep.
streak.
Oh, almost.
Incomplete.
Looks like in and out of the hands of Eves again.
Yeah, Dominic Johnson on the defense there, but man, that was a great pass by Camacho. And Eves got to come down with that. But
He usually does, Josh.
he usually does.
He's
Yeah,
got great hands.
I'm not giving him a hard time. He's earned his keep tonight, definitely, so far. And it's only the first quarter, by the way. 21 seconds left. 21 seconds left. Here we go. Oh, we got a little trips right action. They're going to do a bunch. Looks like they're spreading them way out to try to get these 3 defenders out of the play. Suspect a...
Uh-oh. Somebody forgot the snap count there,
yeah,
Josh.
Listen, Brian C. Garza, he was ready to go. And he went.
I think he heard the dinner bell.
I think you're right. He saw the sausage on the stick, you know. He was
I smell it.
He was like, where are those at?
Do you smell that? I smell it.
I do.
I may be venturing down there at halftime to get one of those.
They'll be gone by then. That's what he was saying, that they don't last much longer in the first quarter. We got 2nd and 15 coming up. Got a little adversity here.
All right. 21 seconds to go. Camacho fakes a little pass short to Eves. And
wow.
Who was that? I'm not sure who that was. Must have been to number 4 there, Ivan Garza. He got blown up at the line.
Screen, and there was no mercy for him. They were expecting that D-line to come at Camacho and blitz, but instead they hung out with Ivan Garza, and the party was on top of him. And so
that's one of those plays that it's going to one guy, and so if he's not there, there's no other options.
Well, on the offensive line, they're running downfield anyways. So you've got to throw that pass behind the line of scrimmage, or you're going to have an eligible man downfield. But all right, we got a trips left tight bunch this time. Nope, there's a motion.
So Eves in motion. Camacho got some time. Got some pressure coming.
He's scrambling.
He's going to go to right. He's got a man open, and he's caught. That's number 8. That's Hernandez. And a great job by Camacho again to use his legs. And
he did. He's got a little bit of speed going there. That's going to be really close. It's going to be a little bit short. Oh, we got a flag down or an injury, or
I can't.
What are we doing here?
I don't know. Was it a late hit? Oh, yeah, the flag's down there at the 30-yard line, Josh.
Okay.
The referees are discussing.
Yeah, they are. Boy, they're pointing at that 30. And he's pointing back. They're making sure they get it right here.
Could be a holding or a late hit.
Yeah, I think it's going to be, looks like it's going to be against Carlisle. They're way back at the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, there it goes. Sir.
Personal foul.
Oh. Targeting on Carlisle. Wow.
Well, I missed that.
You usually don't see that on
offensive player.
Offense, yeah.
Wow. Boy,
I guess I should have replayed that one. I didn't think about
I don't know what happened there, but they all knew it.
Yeah. So they're going to put 7 seconds back on the clock. Of course, we'll get our clock fixed here in the break here.
Okay.
I think it got shook upstairs a little bit.
Well, who knows what's going on up there. So, all right.
It's okay. Basically looks like maybe one play here.
Yeah.
It's a third and a very long for Carlisle.
Is that 30? I think that's 3rd and 30. It says 23 on the. Maybe it's 3rd and 25. Well,
do they take a timeout?
Timeout, I believe it's going to be Carlisle.
Oh. Oh, they're saying end of the quarter.
They're just running the clock.
So they're going to say that's the end of the quarter, Josh.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So through 1 quarter play here in Cayuga.
We got a football game.
8-6. We'll be back here on that SN.
All right, we are back. Here we go. We got 3rd down and 25, 26. All right, snap back. We got a whistle. Looks like somebody jumped. All right. That is a false start. Yeah, we're moving back. We've got, let's see, that's 3rd down and 31 right there now. So that's a long way to go for Carlisle.
They're going the wrong direction. What's that? The
Yeah.
beep, beep,
Yeah,
beep.
we got some beepage going on. We're trying to get the clock working. They haven't started the clock here. Oh, there we go.
Oh, a sack.
He scrambled. I think he gained a yard, but
I mean, you might as well give him a sack.
Might as well. That was Shiloh Peckham and a couple other guys that put the hopes to that 3rd and 400 to rest right there. So imagine Carlisle's going to come out and punt the ball away.
I think that's a probably good bet there. That's one of the safest bets you could have all night there,
Yeah,
Josh.
I mean, I don't think this is 4 down. It might be 4 down territory, but it's not 4 down down in distance. So we got Ivan Garza coming out to punt it down. Couple Wildcats back. Oh, high snap. Garza catches it. Little drop punt.
It looks like it's going to take a golf bounce.
It's a shank.
That's my pitching wedge right there, Josh.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that would have been a good kickoff. You can get the ball to do that. Brandon Garza downed it. Looks like at the 32-yard line, 31.
He needed to pull out his 7-iron and do one of those bump and run type.
Well, there was definitely some whooshy wobble going on. I think if any of the Wildcats tried to catch that in the air, that'd have been a tough catch. So, all right, so here come the Wildcats out. Had a pretty good first drive. Started a little bit slow, but then they got cooking. 8-6 the score. Well, they got a little. Whoa, this is like a little bone here. Little gun bone. Hand off to once again to Peckham. Antonio Ibarra Jr. on the tackle. Looks like he started hitting him in the backfield. Peckham got back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10. I tell you what, Dominic Johnson ate up that touchdown pass early. He's a lone wide receiver out there. They're running a tight gun bone. There's a fake. Quarterback keeps it. Case Dixon kept it. Looks like he got about 4 yards on the play. Runs out of bounds over there. Pretty good speed by Case Dixon. And when they're in that tight formation and they've got that gun bone going, it's kind of hard to see what's going on. There's several players in the backfield. And
all right, I'm back, Josh. You went with the old
Hey.
school scoreboard there on the on there.
You might be back, but you were always in my heart
I
while you were
appreciate it.
gone. So,
Well, we got 3rd and 4 here. The looks like
I think
if
it's 3rd and 6. I think we got 3rd and 6, maybe 3rd and.
oh, it is 3rd and 6. They have
They got under the center, little toss sweep.
it's going to be a nice run up the
Peckham.
middle.
Whoa!
Ooh, he powers.
He got it.
Powerful Peckham.
Yeah, he ran over Chase Rowland along with a couple other, but yeah, he wasn't going to get stopped. So that's the 2nd or 3rd time we've seen Peckham tonight on 3rd down just insist on making the 1st down. So that's
he likes to make that first initial hit. He wants to be the one to hit you before you hit him. So
yep, and he keeps those legs driving. So that's it's pretty impressive. All right, here we go. Kind of a double wing to the right.
and go back to pass. He's going deep. It's Johnson. Oh,
incomplete.
Man, good defense though.
There was one receiver on that play, and that was Dominique Johnson running the deep post routes. And it was him or no one. And somehow they had single coverage on him. I think well, no, that wasn't Eves. That was Joseph Mejia.
You know, I'm a basketball guy too, Josh. I'm interested to see Cayuga's basketball team. They got some tall guys out there for a two-way school.
Yeah,
I mean, you got Johnson here. Also on the sideline over there, you've got Caden Edwards here, number 18. He's got to be at least 6'3", 6'4".
Well, and they've got some athleticism in him, not just tall, but tall and athletic. So
Carlisle with a good surge on that one after the.
Yeah, they do. Peckham did not get the 1st down on that play. In fact, he just barely got back to the line of scrimmage.
Probably the best job of Carlisle's done all game of stopping Peckham from getting positive yardage.
Uh-oh, hang on.
It's like,
what do we have, offsides? Well, we had offsides on Carlisle, so they're going to get 5 yards and get the down over. 2nd down and 5.
Well, they're talking to they haven't moved it yet.
Well, now they're coming back.
What are we doing here?
He's going to march.
And then he's
saying
pointing
walk
up.
It off.
Okay.
Yeah, he marched.
They're trying to figure it out. They can't decide what they want to do here.
You know, teamwork makes the dream work, and I feel like they're missing either the T or the K. And maybe it's teamwork or work. But if we could put it all together here. Okay, so 2nd down and 5, as predicted. And yeah, Peckham's back. Let's see, back there with Case Dixon. Nope, it's not Peckham.
That is number 8.
Yep.
That's the quarterback on
He
the
does.
carry. That's Dixon.
Dixon keeps it himself. Tackle looks like number 50. Number 50 was there. Brian Garza and also Ibarra Jr. was there for the tackle. 3rd and 1. Well, here we go. I feel like I know where the ball's going here on a 3rd and 1.
I mean,
I
put my money on Peckham. That's what you're thinking, I'm
I don't
sure.
know if he's in the game. I'm looking for him here. Let's see.
No, he's sitting here. He's over here on the sideline. That's interesting.
He sure is. He's getting a little breather.
Okay. We'll see where they go. They're going to keep it right up the middle with Dixon.
Yeah.
That's an easy 1st down with a big surge there by the line.
Okay, he got about a yard over. Wasn't quite the tush push, but yeah, it looked like Hayden Schrank took it that time.
The impressive thing is that you don't see a whole lot of, or at least I don't, is the lineup under center anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, they the last couple times they've been under center, they've started in the gun, and then he's walked up to the center real quick and snapped it. So apparently they think that Carlisle sees something when they're in the gun, and they're trying to savor it. Okay, we got Twins right here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Gonna be
Low snap.
Going deep.
There it
And
comes.
Johnson, he kind of stopped running.
He looked disappointed where the ball was, and I thought by the way he slowed down, I thought it was going to hit him in the hands, but
yeah.
it was out there. It's incomplete.
I don't know. It felt like he kind of gave up here. Is that a flag in the backfield?
Well, probably so. Let's see what happens. It could be holding where it's at.
Yeah, it's either holding or maybe a hit on the QB.
Yeah, a little late hit.
Yeah.
They're talking about it. Having good discussion. Maybe a little good teamwork opportunity here. Let's see. Holding.
Holding on Cayuga.
Decline. Personal foul. Shot block.
Shot block. That's it. Yeah, that's going to be a 15-yard. That's why they took that one.
Yeah.
I think we'll take the 15.
Man.
2 on 1 play. That's rough.
Wildcats got a little wild there.
They did.
You got to stay within the rules. So that's going to be second. Is it still first down? Yeah, first down and 25. Second down. There we go. All right.
Still have a little issue with the clock, so we'll work on that at halftime. We do have about 8 minutes to go here in the first half. And
8 minutes and 25 yards to go.
Cayuga's got a mile here. Dixon fakes the pass, and he goes outside. Johnson catches it and just falls down. Had a little room. He could have done something with it there, Josh. Just couldn't keep his feet.
Yeah, that was he looked like he was on ice trying to turn and pivot and head upfield. So gain of about 3, maybe 4 on the play. Still going to be second and a long way to go, about 20 yards to go there. So it looked like the defense was playing way off. They gave them a huge cushion. And
they have a little bit of yards to play with here.
Yeah, it almost looked like they were trying to do maybe a hitch and go, but when the corners didn't bite at all, they just let him do it. He went ahead and just threw the hitch out there. But
so it looks like a timeout for Cayuga here. So we'll take a quick break here with 7:12 here in the first half left. Cayuga has the ball. They lead 8-6 here on NetSN. And we are back here on NetSN as Cayuga has second down and 22. Dixon back to pass, look for Johnson, and if you overthrow him high, that's a high pass. That's hard to.
And that wasn't that ball floated, and you could see Case down there. He's just like, oh, I had him. I mean, that would have been about a 12-yard out right there, so that would have made it a manageable 3rd and 8 probably. So now you're stuck with 3rd and 20. Maybe try to run a draw, maybe a little screen here. I'm not sure. I don't see Carlisle blitzing. They're not coming hard right now, so let's see how they play it out here.
Well, I'm Carlisle. Just keep the ball in front of you and don't let anything behind you here.
Yeah.
And Dixon's going to snap it, but we've got a timeout. Another time.
Cayuga calls a timeout.
All right. So
they got him. They got him. Let's use him.
7:06 left here in the half. Cayuga with a timeout. We'll be right back here on NetSN.
Be treated like family by a local team of experts to make sure your animal needs are fully stocked year-round. Over 7 tons of all your Lone Star feed needs are in stock daily, including Double Down Deer Feed, Rain Star Black Bag Cubes, Lone Star Game Bird Seed, Lone Star All-Stock Cattle and Horse Feeds, Hay Stretcher, Bull and Heifer Developer, and a wide range of Lone Star Poultry Feeds as well. Feed a dog of any breed and size with Victor and Lone Star Premium Dog Foods. Find them on the corner of Bascom Road and Square 248, right in the heart of Bulldog Country.
Elder Feed and Supply, proud sponsor of the Bulldog Sports Network.
And we are back here on NetSN for a 3rd and 22 from Cayuga here. Man in motion.
Yeah, they're
Got
going
the
out.
pass. He's going for Johnson. He got
men there.
3 guys on him.
Yeah.
I think they knew where it was going there,
Yeah, they
Josh.
did.
So
yeah, they did. And, yeah, a little out and up, but no one was biting on the out when it's 3rd and 23. So they're all just staying back, like you said.
It's hard
the
to
ball in front of you.
It's hard to fool anybody on that.
It is. So that's exciting. Looks like Cayuga gets to try out the punt now.
All right, so it looks like number 34, Cash Connor, is back to punt for Cayuga.
Yeah, and Trent Eves is back there to get
Ooh,
it.
that's a dangerous one. They better.
Yeah, it is.
I think I might kick away from him.
Well, let's see. Let's see what Hunter does here. Well, he's only about 10 yards back. Just a little pooch.
Short kick, and it's going to go. Ooh, a nice
man.
roll, though. Not bad.
It was.
It's going to be inside the 20, or around the 25.
Right at the 25.
That's a good punt.
Yeah,
and you kept it away from me. Nice job.
It's not bad. You somewhat flipped the field. So that's, had a couple 3rd and all days for both teams, Carlisle and Cayuga on the last 2 drives. So
It kind of came out hot. Both teams scored, and then all of a sudden it kind of.
Well, the penalties.
Yeah.
Penalties just killed both teams. We had a chop, and then you had holding, and anytime you get those penalties, it's hard to get those yards back. Both teams are doing fairly well on, some short yardage plays, but. All right. So here we go, 1st and 10. There's the give. Whoa.
And it's going to be Elvis on the carry. I don't think he got anything.
Caton Lightfoot came in and lit Elvis's foot up. So he hit him low and hard. I think they lost maybe a yard on that play, maybe got back to the line of scrimmage.
The score update over in Tyler is Grace Community hosting Austin Regents. Regents up 21-0 early in the 2nd quarter over there.
Wow.
Camacho with a nice pass across the middle, complete to Garza.
Yes, it was. Little slant tackled by
I think he has a first down. Yep, just enough for the first.
That was. Tackled by Jaden Davis there, but not before a first down. Indians are going to try to march on down the field again. Let's see.
So the ball at the 35-yard line.
Gain of exactly 10.
Perfect, just enough. So Camacho with Elvis Hernandez in the backfield with him. He fakes the little pitch. He's going to keep it, call his own number. Dragging tacklers and going to pick up 5.
Yeah.
Something's like a fullback there.
Yeah, he is. That's like I said, he's a downhill runner, and if you don't stop him before he gets ahead of steam, that's a guaranteed 5 yards. So great run. Elvis Hernandez says, "What about me?" Well, there we go. Checking wristbands. Go 2nd down and 5.
And back to pass. Hernandez looks right, complete. And still breaking tacklers and picks up the first down.
Yeah.
Nice job by Hernandez there.
Like I said, Elvis said, "What about me?" And he showed why. So several tacklers and would-be tacklers by Cayuga. Great play. Showed a lot of determination on that catch. Just tossed a little catch and toss out there to the flats. And it's kind of you got the Elvis and Camacho show right now.
Oh, Camacho just overthrows his receiver. Kind of got in a hurry there. Pass intended for number 14, Joseph Mejia. He had him open, just
he did.
Overshot him a little bit.
Well, and it looked like there was Mejia did the hitch, and it looked like Eves did kind of an out route. So it almost looked like Eves was confused if that pass was to him or to Mejia. It was over both of their heads, though.
So 2nd down and 10 for Carlisle at the 46. Cars are going to go in motion.
Yeah, there it is.
And Hernandez off the right tackle. Ooh, so close. He breaks that tackle. Yeah. He's got a lot of room in front of him, but a nice run.
Yes, sir. Good tackle by number 48, Keith Wicker, for the Cayuga Wildcats. Wicker wrapped him up, got carried a yard or two, but brought him down pretty quick.
So 3rd and about 6 here for Carlisle at the 50-yard line, right at midfield.
Yeah, they had 3rd and 35 from midfield last drive, so this is a much better outlook.
A little bit better here. Clock rolling about in the first half. Camacho, quick pass out to Garza. Garza in space. Garza makes a couple of guys miss. Shakes another tackler. Garza with a nice run after the catch.
Yes, sir. That was quite impressive. Looks like Harris Reynolds made the stop finally, but goodness. Those guys were struggling to even put a hand on him. That was impressive. First down, Carlisle.
Yeah, as you look at this catch here, I mean, he gets it out there to Garza in the flat, and Garza shifty maneuvers here.
Whoop.
Oopsie,
Whoop.
Sorry, forgot about you. Oops,
Yep.
Moving on.
Oh.
Here we go, outside to Garza again, and Garza
Other
looks
side.
for more yardage, and he gets close to the first down again.
Yeah, Harris Reynolds, Dominic Johnson helping on the tackle there, but that was just a real quick bubble pass out to the left. It was snapped it back, threw it out there quick, and just letting Garza run.
It's been the Garza drive here over the last couple of plays.
That's right. You know what happens when other guys get it? Elvis starts saying, hey, coach, don't forget about me.
He hadn't left the building yet.
No, he hasn't. All right, let's see if he gets it here.
So 2nd down and 1.
Under 3 minutes.
Camacho,
There
hands
goes
off.
Elvis.
There's
There he
Elvis.
goes. Oh!
Oh, just wrapped up there.
Harris Reynolds pulls him to the ground. Otherwise, Elvis would be dancing right about now.
Yeah.
With his blue suede shoes. Or something. All right, yep. Another first down, moving the ball. 2:44 on the clock.
I mean, if you're Carlisle here, you're not in too big a hurry. You want to score with just enough time left to get in the end zone.
That's right. Just enough time to not give Cayuga another chance to throw it up to Dominic Johnson on the next drive.
Elvis gets
There he
another
goes
carry.
again.
Running, man, just moving his legs, just churning.
Yeah, ran the counter right there. The guard kind of pulled and led the way, and Elvis did the rest of the work. But about 4 yards on the play, 2nd down and 6. We don't have the
Camacho, quick throw. Oh, got to ease. Oh, nice catch, and he's going to be inside the 10.
Yeah.
It's going to be 1st and goal for the Indians.
That was pretty impressive. I think Keith Wicker was there and almost had him an interception going back the other way. But
let's see how close that was, because I think it was pretty close there. This is a nice. They're going to take a timeout. We'll look at this play here, Josh, as we can see here on the screen here.
It's been a great night for football. We got 1:58 left in the half. Carlisle punches it in here, and Brett went to go. I think he went to go check on some sort of a sausage on a stick or something. I don't know. He just left. So you're just left with Josh Jared. But looks like Carlisle's going to go for 2. Has the appearance of that. All right. Okay, so back. Boy, they're tight right here. No receivers out. Everything's right bunched up in the middle. Snap to Camacho. He keeps it. And he's down. He is down. Looks like tackled by, looks like Trey Sims was there. Shiloh Peckham was there. Camacho just faked the handle, a little zone read, tried to keep it himself. Did not make it in. Short.
All right, we are back here on the NSN. Apologize, our internet got unplugged up top.
Oh, Brett, I thought you went to go get a sausage on the stick.
You know, I wanted to, but here in about 1:58, then I'll be heading that direction.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe there's a two for $5 special down there or something. We could pick up a couple.
Sorry about that, viewership. The Carlisle's up now 12-8. If they missed the 2-point, I did too. Tell us what happened there, Josh.
They did. So, well, we got a return here. Well, you got Harris Reynolds trying to make a big splash.
Oh, ball's loose. Oh, strip. That's number 10.
Sir. Harris Reynolds dropped the ball. Castleberry
Xander
just picks
Castleberry.
it up.
Man.
Just dropped at his feet like it was Christmas morning.
Man.
Yeah, the 2-point attempt was a little zone read. Camacho faked it. He kept it himself. He made about 3 or 4 yards with people on him, but he did not make it in the end zone. All right, we got a timeout. We got a stoppage in the game. They're going to talk about it, or perhaps.
I don't know that. I think it would be if they blew the whistle where they called it dead would be the only way, because I feel like he wasn't down.
Well, I didn't hear a whistle.
Coach is going to ask for an explanation here.
Yeah, I don't blame him. You know.
Yeah. Thanks for staying patient with us, viewers. Welcome. Hopefully we're back live now, and
hopefully we're back live. I'm live.
It says live on here, so
okay.
we're good.
I just know I'm live. I'm alive, and we're live. Okay.
So we got a minute 50. If you are tuned in, we will have the halftime shows from both teams. So if you're interested in watching the bands of either team perform, then we'll.
I'm always interested in the bands, Brett. Always.
You're a band parent, though, right?
I am. Yes, sir.
All right.
Oh.
Camacho goes back to pass, looks to his left.
Oh.
He's got pressure. He gets away. Camacho goodness. Still on his feet, throws it. Oh, is that a lineman?
You can't do that.
You mean you can't do that?
No, I'll tell you what. It's just not fair. You shouldn't be able to throw it to a lineman, but yeah, that was.
Come on, that's no fair. Poor
really
guys are out
touch.
there blocking their tails off, and they don't get it. I want to see this again just for the fact of Houdini Camacho.
Okay,
I mean, goodness gracious.
Well, and you know, now that was Giovanni Garza. I don't know that he was actually blocking anyone at the time. See, he's just standing there. So
he's like, up. Oh,
yeah.
I think he thought about it. He's like, wait, I shouldn't catch this.
Yeah, no, he wasn't. He was thinking, I'm going to catch this and go score. And, you know, I was those big guys, you got to love them. You know, those big blocking dudes, big tough guys. Sometimes all these little, you know, skilled players, you know, get all the accolades. But he was just looking for a little.
Looking for some love.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so and once again, second and long. Second and about 23 here.
I feel deja vu here, Josh.
Yeah. Well, we got a minute 40 left, so I'm not sure. What are we doing? Are they going to run 10 seconds off the clock because of a penalty? I'm pretty sure that's probably what they're going to do. Let's see. Get a penalty inside of 2 minutes. You have an option to use a timeout or run 10 seconds off. Well.
Discussing it here.
Yeah, let's talking about it.
Now, Carlisle, they could use timeouts if they didn't want the runoff.
I don't know that they have any timeouts left. I feel like they've called several.
They may not. We have one on our board, but we weren't sure if they'd called that third one or not.
Yeah, and I'm in charge of the board, so there's a good chance it's not 100% accurate. But Whitecap's talking to coach over there. Let's see. They're going to come out now and say probably run 10 seconds off, I imagine. Coming right across the 50-yard line. He's got his headset on. I mean, there's all kinds of anticipation here.
I'm just wondering what's going to happen here. What we got?
I don't know. There we go. Knocked in 10 seconds off.
There it
what's
is.
happening.
So 1:30 now left here in the first half, and it'll be second down and
23, I think. 20. Yeah, it's 23.
Okay.
Right on the 50-yard line.
Here we go. Back to pass. Camacho scrambles, throwing deep. He's got two guys. Caught! What a catch! Inside the 5. That was number 6.
That was Trent Eves, I believe. Was that Eves or Grigsby?
That was Grigsby on the catch.
That was And he just got hit again there. Boy, wow.
All right, we got to see that one again, right?
I think he had him and Joseph Mejia. Well, they're about to run another play here, but yeah, let's.
Well, here we go. Look, it's the deep play here.
Yep.
And there was 2 of them open. Either one of them could have caught it.
There was, and there's the handoff to Elvis.
Touchdown, Indians! Elvis Hernandez with the touchdown.
Just about untouched. Wow. Well, that's a tough way to end the half if you're Cayuga right there.
You had them dead to rights here.
Yep, that's not it's not how you want to end it. So let's see what happens if we're going for 2 here.
Looks like they will.
I mean, I saw
they're still behind the 8 ball here. They've got
they got a T here, so it looks like
okay, Garza is out there.
Ivan Garza is here to kick it.
It's a 10-point lead here. This would make it 11.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
So we got Garza here on a high snap, down, kick up, and he still got it.
It's good.
Way to stay with it.
I didn't see who that was who flew in, but
man,
I feel like he ran past the point where he needed to block it. That was
1:09 left here in the first half. Carlisle's up 20-8. Be right back here on NSN.
Should be 19.
And we are back here on NSN as Carlisle set to kick off.
Had 2 touchdowns in the last 90 seconds.
Yeah, I think that hurt us talking about the offense, and they said, well, wait a second, we can play offense.
That's right. That's right. Boy, I'm not sure how those 2 receivers got back behind the defense on that 2nd down and 23. That's
I have a feeling that may be discussed at halftime.
Yeah. Yeah, it's called a whoopsie daisy.
So they're backing Carlisle up.
Maybe it was taunting, or maybe there was a celebration penalty, or
I didn't see anything, but
they're going back 15 yards.
Man, they're bringing out the bus.
They are. Well, he's out there fussing at him and saying, "Everybody get back." All right.
Well, now this is a big penalty because still got 1:09 left here,
Absolutely.
Josh, and
Great point.
A good return here. Could get to midfield possibly and have a good chance of putting some points on the board.
You got a couple of these athletic, tall receivers that you can just throw the ball down the field and see what you could do with 40 seconds left. So, yeah, minute 9. Let's see what happens here. All right. Ivan Garza getting ready to.
Here we go. The lefty drives it and fielded it far side. That's number 18 on the return. That's Caden Edwards, and he gets it up to about midfield.
Yeah.
So here we go. I mean,
hey, why not? Why not put another touchdown up in the last 2.5 minutes? Only 4 or 5 seconds ran off the clock there. That was a good heads-up play. That was a tough return to catch. That ball was coming. Wasn't more than 2 or 3 feet from the ground, and
he was like a 1-iron he hit there.
Yeah, it was coming in like a ballistic missile. And he got his hands down there and caught it. All right,
so we'll see what Dixon can do here.
We got Reynolds and Edwards down here.
He'll fake it, rolls to his right. He's looking, he doesn't see anything. He keeps it, and he takes some punishment there.
He does. That's going to keep the clock running. But tell you what, Chase Rowland's excited.
Uh-oh.
Little celebration. Uh-oh.
Maybe have an injury down for Carlisle. So the official timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. 49 seconds to go here in the half. Carlisle up 19-8 here on NSN.
Cheryl Germany Higgins has lived in Chapel Hill all her life, and she and her team would love to help you invest your hard-earned money in a very conservative way at Income Portfolio Strategies. Over 40 years of banking and investment experience. Give her a call today at 903-509.
And we are back
Yes.
here on NSN. 2nd and 9. Dixon rolls right. Going to take a short pass, complete to number 4, Cameron Stegall.
Yes, sir. Taken down by, looks like, number 7, Juan Diaz, and 3, Christian Garza. Good tackle. Got the ball out of bounds, though. Got to stop the clock with 41 seconds left.
Smart play by Stegall to get out of bounds there. And he did get the first down as well. So still 40. Well, they're not stopping the clock. I guess they didn't say he's out of bounds because the clock's now they stopped it. 39 seconds to go. Here we go.
Little whoopsie-daisy there.
Rolls to the left.
He's wide open.
And a catch. That Johnson. Uh-oh, Johnson makes a couple guys miss. He makes another couple guys miss. A nice little move by Johnson.
Clock stops. They need to get up to the line quick.
Man, nice move by Johnson there.
It was about 4 or 5. He put together a nice little highlight film on that one play. So they've got man coverage at top to Johnson and
20
underneath.
seconds to go. Dixon rolls right, going in zone. Oh, through the hands.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he's going to want that one back. Looked like that was number 1, Harris Reynolds.
Yep. And out there on defense was, I believe that was Joseph Mejia standing out there. That ball nearly hit him in the belly.
It was a rocket.
That was. He's kicking himself for not catching that thing. If Mejia catches that ball, he might go back the other direction.
Yeah.
It might be a foot race. That would have been real bad news. 18 seconds.
Here we go. 2nd down and 10.
All right, once again, man
Dixon
coverage.
rolls right. He's going to go to Johnson in the end zone.
Incomplete.
Johnson wasn't going to, no chance to get that one. He needed a 10 or 12-foot step ladder to get that one, Josh.
Well, and, Mejia's like the glove anyways. He was, well, maybe not. Yeah, that's, you just got to toss that one up to Johnson and let him
give him a chance at it, right? I mean, at this point in the half, the likeliness of them returning it all the way at this point from the end zone is not great. So I'd say you take a chance at one. Give it to Johnson and try to see if he can jump the defender.
We've already seen what he could do down in this other end zone down here when he went up earlier and just made a great catch. You just got to give him a chance. Okay.
So 3rd down and 10. We got 14 seconds left in the first half.
Oh, watch the top up there.
Johnson is up top.
Johnson on the top. Nope.
They're looking to the right. Dixon throws it up and incomplete.
Well, he lobbed it up.
Yeah, it was intended there for number 18, Caden Edwards, and we have a holding penalty.
Uh-oh. Not supposed to hold.
I think I declined that if I'm Carlisle.
They might run 10 seconds off.
Yeah.
That might be the end of the quarter with that penalty right there. They don't have a timeout.
And he's calling them over.
Yeah, he's kind of saying, hey, now hang on a second.
Because, I don't know
you
what.
ran 10 seconds off for us.
I don't know what kind of kicker Cayuga has, but this would cost them a chance to kick a field goal. I mean, this lead is 11. 3 points would make it a 1-score game.
Well, yeah, that would give. But I don't know that they're not going to run 10 seconds off. I don't know why they wouldn't.
Yeah. Well, they're discussing it. That's for sure over there.
Yep. Whitecap's giving him the rundown. Now this is how it is, Coach. Well, great little conversation. Let's see what happens. The quarter is over. No. Let's see what he says. Picking up the flag.
They're declining it. Declining it. 4th down, so they're going to decline it. Now,
confused.
I don't know. The ball's what now at the, is that the?
Yeah, they're still down at the 15-yard line. 14.
It'd be a 32-yard field goal. I guess they don't have anybody that can kick that, or I'd take the points here. So they're going to go for it here on 4th and 10.
They just wanted to give him one shot.
Goes Dixon, fakes a handoff. He's going across the middle. Caught!
Goodness.
Catch by number 18.
Yeah, that's Edwards right there.
Touchdown, Wildcats.
Caden Edwards. Well, I tell you what, I'm confused on 2 points, but that was quite a pass and catch. They stopped going outside and threw it down the middle that time. And
I mean, he left him open here, Josh. You see, they faked the handoff inside, and he just left him right between. It looks like they had maybe a zone coverage, and he was right in the middle of the zone there.
Little 2-point conversion here. Let's see.
This will make it a 3-point game here. It's going to throw it up in the end zone. Johnson high points it. Touch the 2-point conversion, excuse me.
It is.
So with 2 seconds to go, Cayuga cuts the lead to 3. And we got a good one here, Josh. This is Thursday night football. What else could you be doing tonight?
I mean,
there's some NFL game maybe on. Probably don't matter.
I doubt there is.
But I bet it's not as competitive and as exciting as this game.
No, and that's they kind of figured it out there. I'm a little confused why. I guess they declined it because they just wanted to give him one more shot in the end zone, and which is not a bad idea. Like I said, when you got those tall receivers, you can lob it up to you rather than just have one more shot. But great play, Cayuga responding. After giving up 2 touchdowns in about 90 seconds, they come back all the way down the field and score. Wow.
Man.
And now that you mention it, there might be a football game on tonight. I don't know.
I don't even know who it is, to be honest with you.
Well, if the Broncos were playing, I wouldn't be here. I mean, we'll just put it that way, because that's, let's see. Yeah.
I know there's a few games around the area. I want to see if there's any score updates we have here.
Okay. Niners are over the Seahawks 13-0 right now.
Oh, just the Niners?
That's just the NFL, yeah. No one cares about the Niners or the Seahawks.
Except for Corey.
Oh, Corey?
Corey Marshall, yeah. He's a big Niners fan. I'm sorry,
Okay.
Corey. But
well, they're winning. I mean, that's exciting.
Not really. It'd be exciting if they're losing. Sorry, Corey. So we've got 2 seconds to go here. Be one play here, unless they just kick it out of bounds, which they shouldn't at this point. We'll try to keep it in play. Back kicking for Cayuga, number 42, Rigoberto.
Whoop.
And he will just put it in play there, and we're going to get a return here from Carlisle, and he has popped immediately. That's number 25.
Goodness. Yeah, but
Preston Armstrong.
Yes, sir. Number 40. 40 had Roberts, it sounds like, number 40. So we got us some halftime.
It is. It's halftime. We got a halftime show coming up. We'll have the band and performance going on from the half. Man, we got a good game. So don't go anywhere. If you don't want to watch the half, make sure you come back. We'll have this second half. We got a lot to talk about. We'll come back at the beginning of the half and talk about what we expect for the second half. We'll take this break, and we'll be back with you for football action here on NSN. Don't go anywhere.
Enjoy the bands.
Miss Casey Wine. And then Miss Cameron Baker is not here tonight. She is also a co-captain. We'll go with our freshman, Miss Allie Calco. Miss Madison Brown. Miss Kennedy Crow. Sophomores, Miss Kate Kennedy. Miss Bree Hoisington. Miss Kendall Link. Miss Cheyenne Busby. And then our seniors, Miss Carissa Lane. Miss Ashlyn Watson. Miss Tomiana Green. And last but certainly not least, Miss Tatum Willingham. Thank y'all very much. Appreciate y'all going, like I said, up and down the road, keeping the Wildcat spirit going. All right, this time I'm going to hand the mic over to the Carlisle Indian band person and let him introduce the band. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Carlisle Independent School District is proud to present the 4-time state military marching champion Class 2A Carlisle Indian Band. The Indian Band is under the leadership of Drum Majors Lexi Ibarra and Abril Sines. We would now like to introduce our 2024-2025 choral and flag lines. Our flag line, senior, Yasmin Martinez. Junior, Maria Villanueva. Junior, Sarah E. Garza. Junior, Morelli Jaime. Junior, Morelli Sanchez. Sophomore, Jalen Yanez. And sophomore, Jessica Hernandez. Our twirling line, senior, Allison Garza. Senior, Lexi Ibarra. Junior, Addison Smith. And sophomore, Adeline Garcia. Tonight, they will perform to the hit Blinding Lights. Twirler of the Week is Allison Garza, and our flag member of the week is Morelli Jaime. The twirling and flag lines are under the direction of Miss Lady Hare.
Everybody around here close.
Westwood, what at that time? Or at first quarter?
49-7.
In the first half.
Westwood's rocking 49-7. Die ball's not coming. Die ball will give them Yeah, die ball. I mean, that's the only company.
The Indian Band will now perform a traditional military marching drill, including Le Boucher Fanfare, St. Julian March by Hughes, Graf Zeppelin by Tyke, and Attila by Fugue.
Watch on video.
We would also like to recognize this week's band members of the week, Estrella Garza and Josue Escobedo. The Carlisle Indian Band is under the direction of Chris Clifton. Assistant directors are Gabrielle Gidger and Isaac Ferguson. Superintendent of Carlisle ISD is Mr. Josh Johnson. High school principal, Norman Carter. Junior high principal, Paul Richards. We would like to thank you for your support and attention to tonight's halftime performance.
Let's make some noise one more time for the Carlisle Band. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, Cayuga Independent School District is proud to present the pride of Wildcat Land, your Cayuga Wildcat Marching Band. The band is performing their 2024 halftime show entitled Billy the Kid, featuring sounds of the Old West. Assistant drum major for the band is Aaron Rubalcaba, and your drum major is Gunnar Maldonado. The band is under the direction of Miss Jennifer Jocelyn and Mr. Nick Powell. And now, drum majors, is your band ready? Presenting their 2024 show, Billy the Kid, the Cayuga Wildcat Marching Band.
Crumble cookies, 6 inches. They're 6 in a box, assorted flavors. This is Project Graduation. 22 and a half, would have been 22 and a half. 22 and a half, would have been 22 and a half, not 22 and a half. 22 and a half, 25, now 30, 32 and a half, would have been 32 and a half, now 5. 35, would have been 35. $35, 35. 35, would have been 35. 35, 100, now 2 and a half, now 5. 105, would have been 105. $105, anybody 105? Now 107 and a half. 107 and a half, would have been 107 and a half. 107 and a half, would have been 107 and a half. Anybody 107 and a half? 107 and a half. 107 and a half. All done. 107 and a half. It's over $105. Amber Fox. All right, Junior State Fair tickets. $25 gift certificate to Little Mexico and a Cayuga blanket. Selling it all together. 75, would have been $75. Little Mexico ticket, $25 gift card, and also State Fair tickets. $75, would have been $75. Would have been $75. Anybody been $75? $75, would have been $75. 77 high. Would have been 77 high. 77 high. Would have been 77 high. Anybody been 77 high? 77 high. State Fair tickets. $25 gift certificate to Little Mexico and a Cayuga blanket. 77 high, who have been 77 high, anybody been 77 high? 77 high, who have been 77 high, now 80, who have been 80? $80, who have been 80, anybody been 80? 80, now 2 and a half back to you, now 85, now 87 high, 87 high back to you. 87 high, who have been 87 high? 87 high, now 90, now 92 and a half, now 5, now 97 high, now 100, now 2 and a half, 102 and a half, who have been 102 and a half? 102 and a half. You got you 102 and a half, now 5, who have been 105? 105, who have been $105, anybody 105? $105, 105, now 7 and a half, now 10, now 12 and a half, who have been 112 and a half? 112 and a half, who have been 112 and a half? 112 and a half, who have been 112 and a half? Anybody been 112 and a half? 112 and a half? 112 and a half, all done? 112 and a half. 112 and a half, now 15. Now 17 and a half. 117 and a half, who have been 117 and a half? 117 and a half, who have been 117? You're out, who have been 117 and a half? 117 and a half, now 120. 120, now 2 and a half, who have been 122 and a half? 122 and a half, who have been 122 and a half? 122 and a half. Appreciate y'all coming over here and bringing your kiddos and supporting them as well. All right. As promised, we got a game right here in front of us, getting ready to get started.
And we are back here on NSN. Brett Sweeney, Josh Jarrett here, and Josh.
Yes, sir.
Ready to go for the second half, man. This is going to be good stuff here.
The teams came back out. I just did a little Buffalo Ranch bacon fries.
Yeah,
so
we didn't get our sausage and a stick. They were all gone.
They were gone. Yeah, that's what we figured.
Man.
Sold out. But
I bet they were good.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what it was in the sausage, but, you know, it's no doubt they were good. So,
and we got our clock fixed here for the second half.
I mean, look at that. And I was telling you, a little retro action going on there, and I love it. So we got Carlisle kicking off the Cayuga Wildcats. Second half, we're ready to rock.
The south leg, Garza, I guess you call him, not the paw, the leg.
Okay, south leg. South
and
branch.
we are underway.
Well, there we go. Here we
Okay,
go.
returning this one. I think that's
Yes,
number
sir.
8. That is
Case
the
Dixon.
quarterback,
Yeah.
Dixon, and he pretty good return up across the 30-yard line up to the 32-yard line as Cayuga will take over and start the half here on the opening drive.
QB/kick returner Case Dixon. I think he's got some of the best speed on the team. He's not afraid to run. He's not afraid to get hit either.
Well, I
so.
do know that he's not normally the QB. The quarterback is actually out for Cayuga, Gunnar Douglas. We didn't talk about it earlier. He's down there in a sling on the sideline.
Oh.
So he's done a good job, though, coming in and running the offense.
Yes,
so we got
sir.
both starting quarterbacks technically out in this game. So the backups are in, and
there we go. Back out till we got the bone gun, inverted bone there.
they're going to go right up the middle with
just going.
quarterback.
Yep.
Dixon.
Pretty good play there. We got, let's see.
Is he going to get
Number 2,
5?
Chase Rowland on the tackle, looked like.
He
About
got
4
fi-
yards?
Yeah.
Maybe 4?
Yeah, I think they're going to give him 5. Looks like.
Okay, well, they are going to give him 5. Well, it looks like they originally marked it at 33. I thought they had 32, but it's nighttime now. You know, I couldn't see earlier.
4, 5, 4.5.
Yeah.
4 3/4.
Well, what you will.
Pretty close.
Let's see. We got Cayuga. Okay. Cayuga. Oh, here comes a blitz.
Up the middle, and
wow.
guess who ran right through the blitz?
Yeah.
None other than our man Peckham.
Yeah, Christian Garza came on the blitz. Great timing on the blitz, but that just gave him an extra yard or two ride with your boy Peckham.
How much is he charging? He might need to charge for those rides.
You know,
at least 50 cents.
Yeah, maybe an embarrassment coin. I don't know. No,
Well, he might need to take Venmo these days because people probably don't have 50 cents in their pocket.
I'm going to go for a ride, blitz on in. It cost him a run blitz is what it cost him. Here we go, 3rd and 4.
Dixon
He's
takes
keeping it.
direct snap. He's going to go forward. He got hit immediately.
He did by number is that 7? Number 1? Tenio Ibarra Jr.
That is Ibarra Jr.
He did. He said no. Now, was he the quarterback?
He was, yeah. Okay. He started the year at quarterback.
Okay.
So interesting. He's in there on defense.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, he could play some defense right there. That was a big tackle. That brings up 4th and short.
It's like, is it 2? It's hard to tell the angle across.
That's what I'm saying. And maybe 2.5. Well, no, it's about 2.
So here we go. They're going for it here.
You got Peckham back there. No doubt the ball's going to Shiloh. Let's see. Oh, they're going to try to make him jump. No,
he's going straight forward. QB sneaking. Man, look at that line push forward. Got a good 5, maybe 6 yards there on 4th and 2.
Most productive play of this drive, and I was wrong about going to Peckham. They said, let's give it to Case, let him do his thing. So Case, I guess, is regularly a running back.
Yeah.
And so he's not afraid to get up in there and go.
That was it almost caught him off guard. Carlisle wasn't ready for anything yet. They able to go straight forward.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, so we got 1st down and 10. The first down of the second half, also known as the 3rd quarter. All right.
Here we go. 1st and 10. Oh, we had a lot of movement there.
Daisy. Ball still hadn't been snapped.
It's still on the turf.
Yeah. Go ahead and leave it there. Now, see, that's tough because, Cayuga's out there and they're moving the ball. They're getting 3 or 4 or 5 yards a pop. And when you get a penalty like that, it just cripples what you're trying to do. Now you got to think about running or throwing the ball. And
I think you still line up and running here, though, Josh, because, you don't want to get out of your rhythm here. I think they can still. They've been getting 4 or 5 yards a carry.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Cayuga's going to throw anytime soon.
Oh.
And as soon as I say that.
And there he goes. Dixon's going deep. It's Johnson, and he just stopped running. Is overthrown.
Yeah, I think that was another out and up.
Was it respect? They're giving some respect over here to Johnson. They got 3 guys on him over here.
They do. That's, again, for probably the 5th time today, he was the sole receiver kind of going out. And so, but I've got to give them credit. They fooled me. I thought they were going to run it just with the formation, but now they're kind of forced into throwing it.
You almost want to line somebody else up out here or with Johnson and run him deep and clear it. Basically almost would clear out.
Yeah, or run a drag across the middle or something, absolutely, to get rid of that safety. And all right.
A little fake pitch and a little inside handoff. Nice little play there from Reynolds. Kind of misdirection. Man, they got to blow the whistle there. Come on, guys. That's where someone gets hurt.
That looked like just a little inside counter play, misdirection counter. And only good for about 4 yards, but
it's manageable now. They're back almost to the 6. It's going to be 3rd and a little over 10, maybe 11 there.
Yes, sir.
Now where do you go?
Well, I don't know, but you snap the ball when people start moving, though. You don't want to. You don't want to go back 5 more yards. Make sure we don't get any penalties here. Well, Dominic Johnson's already heading up to the top. So once again, the sole receiver out there.
Here we go. They're going to back. Dixon's going to throw short, and he overthrows his receiver intended for number 4, Cameron Stegall, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 11.
Yep.
And you got a little scrum up here at the 40-yard line.
Look out now.
Little extracurricular activities there.
Don't do anything we're going to regret in the morning, fellas.
Yeah, we had I guess it was a couple weeks ago, the Troop and Russ game had a little brawl break out.
Did they get into it?
Yeah, four players from each team were ejected.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. That's just tough. That's tough. That's embarrassing for the school, and you never want your players to. I thought they did great right there. That both teams kind of had guys pulling the guys back, and they separated themselves.
Get your leaders to step in there and get
to the limit.
So here we go. Punt time for Cayuga. And that's number 34 back on the punt. That is Connor. And Eves has it in his hands. And a nice tackle.
Wow, Harris Reynolds.
Man, that's a great open field tackle. Just great technique there.
Sure did. Tell you what, not too bad. Trent Eves, a good return. If he could have gotten past Harris, who knows how far he would have gone.
It's important to make those tackles on, especially on a dangerous guy like Eves. So Carlisle will take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
All right. Okay, so successful defensive. Gave up a couple first downs, but
bend but not break.
That's right. They didn't break. Here we go.
Camacho fakes the handoff to Hernandez. And it picked off! Intercepted!
It finally happened.
And it was intercepted by Cameron Stegall. And let's take a quick look at that one. I think that's replay worthy, Josh.
All right, let's take a look-see here.
So they get set up here, and we'll look for Stegall. He's up there at DN there on the left.
Yep, and he's ready for it. Let's see if he comes straight up. He looks. Boom.
Hands in the passing lane and just tip drill to himself.
Yeah. Man. All right. Well, like I said, he's a playmaker over there. He's got good hands, apparently.
Yeah.
Heads up. Now he's playing tight end.
So 1st and 10 for Cayuga. And the handoff is up the middle again to that man. It's Peckham, and he's dragging tacklers
all the way.
And he's going to pick up a 1st down. Nice 11 or 12-yard run for Peckham on 1st and 10.
Yes,
man, he is a hoss to stop.
Yeah, taking down Chase Rowland kind of brought him down late, but man, he gets going. He's hard to stop. He had a little room in there to get going. All right, we got 1st down. All right, Peckham's coming out. He says, I need a little breather over here.
Well, I mean, he ran over 2 or 3 guys
there.
Yeah,
he did.
He's probably a little tired.
There we go. All right, here we go. Double tight ends.
Dixon, handoff. It's up the middle.
Again, like running that little power to the right. And
that was number 10 on the carry there, Trey Sims. Nice run on 1st down for Sims. About 6 there, looks like.
Yeah, Carlisle probably a little discouraged over that turnover.
Yeah. Well, they did what they need to do. They got the ball back after stopping them on the first possession, and they just gave it right back to them.
Time to step up and make a play here. I think Cayuga's just going to keep on running the ball.
There we go. And it is. It's Dixon on the left side looking for a hole. Dixon breaks through, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Cayuga.
So a touchdown run here, and we'll we'll take a look. It wasn't much to it there. Dixon just found what he needed off the left side there, Josh. And there was nobody out there. You had a couple of receivers out, but there was nobody outside to match up. You had receiver on receiver block. Great block there by number 1.
Yeah, and he had his
Reynolds, and
he had that back kind of run through the hole and just kind of lead on the linebacker and clear him out. It's a great play. Here's a 2-point conversion now.
All right, 22-19. Gonna throw it up. It is in. Oh, a great catch!
Man.
Wow, what a catch there by number 18.
Joseph Mahea, great coverage.
Yeah, it was excellent coverage. I mean, you can't do any better than that. I mean, he could have called a penalty. He had him wrapped almost. I mean, oh man,
he was there.
And you see this, he's lined up, and the way they line up the 2-point, Josh, you've got man-on-man coverage outside. There's nobody out there, and they're just going to toss it up to him.
Yeah.
And a great job there on the coverage, and it was just too much.
Yeah. Well, I think what happened is after Stiegel got that interception, he went and said something to Edwards and said, "What are you going to do?" And Edwards said, "I'm going to catch me a touchdown pass in amazing fashion." So I imagine they're competitive with each other and excited for each other. But yeah, 2 great athletic plays, and boy, it looks like Cayuga they're ready to roll. Carlisle needs to they need to stiffen up here a little bit and come back and do something.
It's an important drive for Carlisle, Josh. I mean, it's it's deflating whenever you get the ball like that and you give it right back to them, and then they go score. But now they find themselves down.
Yeah. Well, it was 19 to 8.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, Cayuga's now run off 16 points in a row.
16. It's pretty good math for being from White House over there, Josh.
Well,
they teach you math over there?
The funny thing is, there was once a day where I taught math. So
okay. Well,
now I haven't used it all that much, but yeah, we got a strong math program in White House.
All right. Kick off by number 42.
Whoa, 3 yards.
Gonzalez and man, good coverage downfield. The return by number 25, Preston Armstrong, and
yeah, that was
he got hit pretty good there.
Justice Larkin kind of put an end to that. Yeah, it looked like there was 3 returners there that came together for Carlisle and couldn't really decide, and one of them grabbed it, and maybe the benefit for the other 2 to be blocking.
Yeah,
but
it's not usually good. You usually need to have one guy that calls it and gets everybody else to go downfield and block for you.
Absolutely.
So 6:07 here, left here in the 3rd quarter, and Carlisle now needs to make something happen here. See what Camacho and company has in store.
There it goes.
Handoff, Hernandez, and not a whole lot going on there.
Yeah, number 7, I think Peckham was there, and I don't know, that might have also been Shrank, pardon me, Hayden, if I'm saying your name wrong. But, yeah, they're the ones stiffening up right now. Gaining about a yard, it looks like.
Yeah, Stegall was also in there, too.
Well,
there's just a bunch of Wildcats in there.
Yeah, Stegall's always there. He's just he's not far from it.
Well, Macho looks right, fakes it, and he's – I thought he was taken down, but he got it off.
He's down.
Oh, they called him down.
Yeah,
okay.
He's down. Was that Jaden Davis on the sack?
I'm interested to see that. It was a great effort by Camacho here, but he just couldn't quite get away from the pressure.
No, he tried, and it looked like he was going to look right. It looked like he had someone to throw it to, and he was a little bit shy that time.
And he was down. Good call by the official there.
Yeah. Looks like after that last interception, he thought twice before he decided to zip it out there.
Camacho rolls right. He's looking deep.
He's got him. Throw it.
And he doesn't have anybody. Oh, and he throws the interception. And it looks like there it's 18. Edwards on the defensive side of the ball that time.
Well, when it rains, it pours.
Yeah. That's a tough one right there. Camacho rolls out. He initially didn't have anything because he was looking long. And then he waited too long to throw underneath. And
yeah, he didn't have
Edwards
a clear
just
lane. And about the time he did, Edwards was closing it down. So there you go. Now maybe Edwards will go ask Stiegel what he's going to do next. You know,
they're all challenging each other.
Yeah, outshining. All right, well, 22-19. It was 24-19.
Yeah, after the 2-point conversion, it was 24, yeah.
Yeah,
so here we go. It's going to be a handoff. It's Peckham following his blockers.
Yep.
And just made that look really easy there, Josh.
Yeah, and once again, I think those are some big chunks they're knocking off right now. Like I said, they can probably just keep running this ball. And
yeah, those big uglies up front right now are starting to make their presence known.
They are. All right. Another first down.
Dixon is going to keep it this time and goes right. Dixon going to pick up a few. Looks like maybe a 3 or 4 yard gain on 1st and 10 for Dixon.
Okay. Yeah, Ivan Garza came in and laid a lick there at the very end for Carlisle.
The Regents is up 42-0 in Grace with a minute left in the 3rd quarter. So
that's not good.
Regents is putting it to them over there. And so what's impressive about Brook Hill, they played with the Regents when they came to town a few weeks ago, and it was only it was 21-21 going to the 3rd quarter. A deep throw. Oh, that's going to be a flag.
No, they didn't call it.
I need to see that one again because
pass intended to Harris Reynolds.
I thought he grabbed him before.
Looked like the official maybe had a bad angle on it. I don't
know. We're going to take a look and see what kind of angle we had there because that looked like blatant.
Yeah,
just tackled him.
The ball was underthrown, so I think they didn't want to bail him. Let's see. So he had to come back to it.
I think they could have thrown a flag there.
They could have. He kept it. I think if the ball would have been thrown out there a little bit better, he probably would have. He might have thrown a flag, but anyway, it's 3rd and 6. Oh.
Dixon bounces outside, runs around.
Got him. Looked like Dakota Grigsby had a chance at a tackle in the backfield, just barely missed him. Play, it's going to be 4th and short.
And
big play coming up.
Peckram's on the field. I think that's where I'm going. It's either that or one of those quick sneak plays.
Yeah, I like the quarterback sneak.
Yeah.
Take it and run 6 yards. All right, let's see. Comes 2 receivers up to the left, to the top, switching sides, strong side on the left.
Here we go.
No sneak.
He's gonna. Oh, he bounced. Oh, he's got to outrun. Oh, great play from Carlisle.
Yeah,
it's a huge stop.
And none other than Trent Eves on the tackle. Wow. Terrific, terrible Trent Eves. Once again makes a big play to end that drive. That might give Carlisle a little momentum, little opportunity to shake it off. Let's see. Wow. Okay. Well, they had the strong side. They had just about everyone blocked over there except for Trent. All right. So here we go.
Here we go. Carlisle's got a chance. Here we go. Camacho. Oh, that was close there, Josh.
Little fake pitch out and just carried it right between the guard and tackle, the weak side, and 5 quick yards.
This is a big possession. Carlisle, they had a chance to just collapse there, and they made a big play. I think it was a mistake. Cayuga made a mistake. They shouldn't try to bounce it. They should have powered it forward. They only had a yard to go. Can Carlisle take advantage here?
I mean, I like that quick QB sneak, but you know what? That's
Camacho, hands off. Oh, we got a. Oh my goodness! I think that may be a flag,
that's
Josh.
One way to do it. That's not a flag. That's all the flags on the field.
1, 2, 3. Hey, we need a flag here. Throw a flag.
Okay, there we go.
We throw the flag too.
We got a flag going to play. Personal foul. ripping off the helmet.
That should be a 25-yard.
Yeah.
That's about as flagrant as you can get,
Yeah,
man.
that was.
I didn't play football. Did you ever have your helmet ripped off like that?
You know what? It's strange. Back in the day, we used to actually buckle our helmets pretty tight. You know, these days I think they like to keep the straps unbuttoned and sometimes the mouthpiece out. And I don't know. I'm being a little judgmental right now.
I feel like that you should want to strap your helmet on.
Helmets fly off a lot more now than they did, when I played. So back when I was a kid.
Okay.
All right, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Camacho fakes the handoff, calls his own number, and there's not a lot of room there.
I think he wanted to give that to Elvis, but Elvis was too quick. Elvis said, you keep it, Camacho. So
I'd like to see him get the ball back in Eve's hands a few times here.
You know what? That's not a bad idea. They've had him split out by himself up there. He's coming back over. They're going to have trips left this time, it looks like.
Or Garza. Garza's had a good game tonight.
Yeah, Ivan's always dangerous. There we go. Trips left. Something's going on down here.
Here we go.
The trip side. Let's
Camacho's
see.
looking
Throwing
this way.
out.
Hey, there's Eves. He got a little green grass. Eves. Oh,
great tackle.
Man. I like the play call though. Get Eves involved here.
Harris Reynolds, great tackle over there, solo tackle, and saved a big gain. Yeah, we're down to 50 seconds in the third quarter. This quarter's almost over. This has been a good game.
It has been.
Something tells me it's going to go all the way down to the.
It's come down to the last play of the game here, last possession.
Okay. All right, they're checking their wristbands. Hopefully no one's sign stealing,
3rd and 4. Camacho looks left.
Whoa,
looks across the middle. Garza. Oh, they said incomplete.
Incomplete, yep. Ooh. What do you do now? 4th and 4.
I don't know. I think you may go for it here. I don't know.
I kind of like try to punt it down there and flip the field on him. And
I don't know. This is that last play here as he gets it to Garza.
All right, here we go. They're going for it on 4th down and 4. They got to make it to the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Camacho in the gun, drops back. He's looking long. All right, he's got a man open. Oh, he just overthrew him. Oh, Eves was wide open, Josh.
He was.
Oh, he's going to want that one back.
Well, it looked like Eves was not in a full sprint until the ball started coming, and then he kind of picked it up, but he was open, and he was kind of even waving him down. And
man, that's a big play right there.
That's tough. That's tough. All right, well, here we go. Once again, the ball's on the 50-yard line. I feel like it's spent half the night on the 50-yard line.
It has been here a lot. Hey, that's right in front of us, though, so we like that.
No, we do like that. And luckily it's not, 3rd and 28 from the 50-yard line. So here we go.
It's true. 1st and 10, 21 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
What?
And Carlisle's going to take a timeout.
Really?
Interesting. He must not have had something like Coach Sharp's going to talk it over with his group. We'll take a break with him. 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. Cayuga's up 24-19 right here on NSN.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
And we are back here on NSN. Cayuga takes over 1st and 10.
Oh.
Dixon goes deep. He hesitates, and he throws it. And oh, man, great defense by Mejia. Then almost gave a gift to Cayuga. Now, last week's game, and you may not have caught it, but the Brook Hill game we had at Grace threw a pass on the far side, a deep throw, probably close to where the 20-yard line marker is over there. They made a great play on it, deflected. It's going to go incomplete, bounces off the Brook Hill helmet into the hands of Grace, and he gets his feet in bounds. Oh wow. My goodness. It was.
Wow. Well, it looks like Mejia, is he still in?
I don't know.
Mejia came out.
Peckham's trying to get through. He gets around the end. Peckham breaks the tackle. There he goes. He's gone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Wow. He put on the Jets there, Jared.
He ran over some folks, and then he ran away from some folks. He showed a little bit of everything
we
there.
Definitely got to watch that one again here as the Nedison replay in full effect tonight here.
Watch this. He kind of gets the ball and goes up top. A little sweep action.
There's one
breaks
tackle,
one tackle,
two,
breaks another one.
maybe
Gets
three,
through. They're grabbing him.
Four, still trying to grab.
See ya.
And he gone.
Yeah. Look at that. No one even close. Wow. I'm impressed.
So with 2 seconds to go here, Cayuga looking to extend their lead here.
All right, let's see.
This is a big 2-point conversion right here because it's an 11-point lead right here. See if they throw it. They've been throwing it up. Oh, a little movement.
Pushing it back. Yeah, a little false start.
Yep, a little back on 5. Now, they must not have a kicker, Josh, because otherwise you would kick this. I mean, you get the 12-point lead here and you take it.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I was watching them pregame. I don't remember if they had a kicker or not, but you're right. They must either.
I mean, math-wise, right? You're a math guy.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you're up
11
by
plus
11
1,
right
that gives you a 2-touchdown lead. So
yeah, they got to score twice, 2 touchdowns that way.
Gonna throw it up and. It's no good.
So my only guess is that their chances of scoring a 2-point conversion from 8 yards out is better than kicking the extra point.
All right. Well, with 2 seconds to go here in the third, Cayuga now leads 30-19. We'll be back here on Nedison.
Family Circle of Care is a network of 6 community-based health centers providing affordable health care services to East Texas families. With 4 locations in Tyler, we offer family medicine, pediatrics, OBGYN services, internal medicine, and counseling. Our Jacksonville Health Center brings family medicine, pediatrics, and women's health services to the tomato capital of the world. And we serve our Henderson County neighbors at our Athens Health Center, offering family medicine, pediatrics, and women's health services. With a commitment to meet the needs of the communities we serve, we look forward to working with you as partners in care and are here for you and your family every step of the way. We accept private insurance, Medicaid, Medicare, CHIP, and offer a sliding fee discount for insured and uninsured patients. We serve everyone regardless of ability to pay. As CEO, I welcome you to Family Circle of Care, where compassion, quality, and healthcare come full circle.
And we are back here on Nedison.
With 2 seconds left in the quarter.
Yeah, with this one kickoff play, should be the last play of the quarter here.
So
we go.
They don't kick it out of bounds again.
Yeah, that's true. Kicking off, number 42, Gonzalez.
Rigoberto, there we go.
Ooh, ball on the ground. Picked up by number 14, that's Mejia. He runs
running around.
Trying to find some room, and not a bad return. It's going to be close to the 40-yard line after that return. That's going to bring the end of the third quarter. So we've got a good game here. Still anyone's game. It was the end of the fourth. Cayuga leads 30-19. We'll be back for the fourth quarter right here on Nedison.
We would like to thank Christine Vasquez, CPA, PLLC, the official accountant of Nedison.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
And we're back here for fourth quarter action here on NSN. Brett Sweeney along with Josh Jarrett. And Josh, thanks for joining us. That's the first time we've done a game together. I'm enjoying it. Glad you made it out tonight.
Yeah, this has been fun, and it's been the fourth quarter I've been anticipating since the first quarter, so it's finally here.
It is. Eve's going to get a little pitch.
Jet sweep. Oh, Eves.
Okay. Nice little 5 yards. They're getting the ball. Are they listening in to us? They must be listening to our broadcast.
I don't know, but that was an Eves Peckham collision. Shiloh Peckham hit him out there. It was a pretty good little hit. Looks like he got 5 yards on the play.
Yeah, so bring up 2nd down and 5.
Didn't realize he made it that far, but that was a great little jet sweep. Get him to build up some speed and get to the outside. So
Hope everybody's enjoying tonight's broadcast. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and like our videos. It helps us out. And also let us know where you're watching from tonight. Camacho. Oh, almost intercepted.
Yeah.
It's like Jaden Davis there.
Yep. Yeah, Jaden Davis had it in his hands. Had to kind of switch back a little bit. Would have had to make an athletic play, but that wasn't good at all for Roberto Camacho. He's kind of throwing the ball off his back foot and needs to kind of step into those passes. But his frustrating second half continues.
Yeah.
They continue on. So.
But yeah, thanks for joining us tonight. Nice some comments going in the chat. So we appreciate everybody. We'll talk about our slate. We got 5 games tomorrow night. We'll talk about here in a minute. Camacho calls his own number, and he's going to get close to the first. Looks like they're going to give it to him.
He got it. Yep.
So tomorrow night, biggest night in NSN football history. We'll have 5 games on the slate tomorrow night.
Let's go.
Josh, you'll be with some guy named Jaron tomorrow night, huh?
Yeah, Jaron Pebbles. Peoples?
Pebbles?
I don't know how to say his
Where y'all
last name,
traveling to?
So we'll be down in Lovelady for a little Overton Lovelady
Ooh, that's
district
a good. I love that
matchup.
district's gonna be tough. That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, that one's gonna be a good one. So.
Camacho steps up in the
first down.
pocket, and he gets away from one tackler, avoids another tackler, tries to run. He's still on his feet. Camacho's still on his feet. He's still running. Camacho, goodness gracious, he's still going. Camacho, is he going to score?
Wow.
Touchdown, Carlisle.
You got to be kidding me.
Holy shenanigans, Jaron. Go.
That was like a Jerome Bettis.
Oh, but we have a flag on the play. Oh, let's relive that at least.
Wow. Yeah, we got to. That play took 25 seconds.
I don't know if we got the whole play in.
No,
It's like, here we go. He's on his feet. He's behind the original line. He's still up. Here we go. Breaks another tackle.
Yeah,
he breaks another tackle.
He's not going to even be able to breathe for the next 10 minutes.
Golly.
There he goes. All for naught.
Oh, man.
Because of the flag.
Oh.
Hey, listen.
That's one of the better runs that you'll see.
I mean, listen, he will tell his grandkids about that, and they'll think he's exaggerating. But he won't be exaggerating. That will be what actually happened, and they'll be like, whatever. Grandpa always exaggerates.
So, Sam Williams for the Brookfield Guard, he's their quarterback. He's had a couple of plays in that similar fashion this year. He's very similar to Camacho. He can run you over, run by you. I'll be following them tomorrow night. We'll be in Austin, Texas, Jaron, for a district matchup with Hyde Park out of Austin.
That's
the kicker. It's pretty famous. The coach is the famous kicker, Phil Dawson, the Hyde Park coach.
Are you serious?
Yeah, my Longhorns. You know.
Okay, now listen. Me and Phil go way back. He was my camp counselor.
Oh, okay.
When I was a senior at FCA camp.
Camacho caught. Is that Eves? No, that's That's
Dakota Grigsby.
Grigsby, and he's on his way toward the end zone, and he gets close. Wow.
Yeah.
Another great play for Carlisle there.
Yeah, just a little drag across the middle, catches. Listen, they're just running the ball. The run after catch there, and
here it is. He hits him across the middle, and Grigsby just
like
has
a little bit of a post, but yeah,
he has the angle, and he slips through some tacklers, and they're going to get him down, and so it's going to be a 8 yards.
Hand off to Elvis.
Elvis
breaks all the way down. Almost
close.
Made it in. Down about the 1 or 2.
Yeah. But Interesting.
Phil Dawson was. Oh, hang on. They're going quick.
Oh, he's going another one.
Touchdown,
And Elvis.
untouched.
Wait. The ref's waving his hands.
They called timeout.
I think Cayuga was.
Called a timeout.
I think they need to catch their breath.
Yeah.
So my dad was he graduated from UT, so big UT fans at my house, and so just getting to talk to him on the phone, real nice guy, and we talked a little bit about it, the game, and then of course we had to bring up how good Texas was doing this year, and you know the big games they've got coming up over the next few weeks. But yeah, that's awesome.
So whose coach is he?
He's Hyde Park Baptist, out of Austin.
Yeah, I've got some great stories. He's a good man, and it was he had just graduated from high school. I was going into my senior year, and he was my counselor out at we were at Hardin Simmons in Abilene, Texas for camp, and he's a good guy. I kept up with his whole career.
I'm hoping to get
Cleveland.
I'm hoping to get a picture tomorrow with him, with my horns up, hopefully. So here we go.
Second down over again. Here we go. Elvis Wright this
Elvis,
time.
and same result. Touchdown, Indians.
Results. Maybe Zach Johnson got a hand on him, but was not enough. Oh.
So 10:05 left here. Now we have a 5-point game here. It's 25 to 30.
25 to 30. We got 2-point conversion coming up. They might go back.
Yeah, they should go for it. The 2 that would get them within 3.
Yep.
Got a nice little cricket friend here.
Hey,
that's kind of hopping around on us.
You know, I've got we used to have a little spotted leopard gecko at the house that used to eat crickets. And back in the day, I used to catch them, bring them home. Whoa, a quick pass outside.
Oh, interesting. They were trying to give Eves the ball, but.
They were. That was crowded over. There's a lot of traffic, so.
All right, well, we've got a game here. 10:05 left. It's 30 to 25. Cayuga still leads. Can they hold on? Be right back for the finish here on NSN. All right, back here on NSN.
We're here. We got have a barn burner tonight.
Hey, we drove all the way out here, about an hour and a half drive, but then we've been rewarded, Josh, with a great game.
We have. You know, that's because if you look at some of the prior games that these two teams played, they played some tough opponents, and we're blessed out here tonight to have a great game like
Garza. Oh, little hoppity hop ball. Ball's loose around the 10. Oh.
He won.
Oh,
he just
man.
snatched it up.
Great job by Reynolds to just get on that one.
Yeah, Harris, he kind of grabbed it and said, let's start over. Well, I tell you what, this has been a game of momentum and swings.
Hey, Josh, question for you. Is that ball round out there?
No.
It doesn't take nice little bounces. Sometimes it takes those little odd bounces.
Yeah,
and it can fool you sometimes.
It can. It could bounce to the left or the right, and we've seen a couple guys. We've seen some good hands tonight by a couple of these guys on some of these returns. But here we go.
All right, 1st and 10 for Cayuga. Fake handoff. Dixon's going to call his own number.
Yep.
And he's going to get.
Ooh, just had a little extracurricular activity there.
No flag on the play, though.
Yeah, Carlisle might have gotten away with a little something there.
They're going to give him 2. So 2nd and down and 8.
But just stay calm.
Man, this is a big possession. If Carlisle can turn them back over, man.
Yeah, if they can hold them to 3 and out here and force Cayuga to punt, that would that would not be great for Cayuga. Then they would have to go back out on defense and stop what appeared to be a red-hot Carlisle offense. So
here we go. Dixon. He's going to hand off.
Oh, there he is.
Peckham. And, nice tackle by Carlisle.
A lot of different hits there. Yeah, a lot of guys. Garza did probably bring him down, Ivan Garza. But yeah, I mean, he got hit by about 4 or 5 guys.
Boom, 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 boom. I mean, sometimes it takes that to get a guy like that down.
Yeah, because Peckham's not going down with an arm tackle.
No. He showed us that earlier.
Yeah. Yeah,
It runs right through those.
not tonight. All right. We go. We got the students all standing up over here, and gotta love it. Gotta love Friday night. Well, even Thursday night high school football.
3rd and 7. And we got a little movement. Uh-oh.
That's
not a good penalty there.
No, that one we got.
Oh, wait. They called timeout.
Another timeout.
Ooh, the Cayuga called timeout.
All right.
Well, so we got a big 3rd down and 7 inside the red zone. Cayuga's own red zone, I'd say, when we come back. 8:26 to go here in the game. We got a good one. Stay with us here on NSN. All right, we're back. 3rd and 7 here for the Wildcats. Dixon, low snap. He's going to look to his left. He scrambles, got a man open. He caught. It's number 4, Stegall.
Yes, sir.
And he's going to get enough for the first down.
That is big tackle by Juan Diaz, but not before another Wildcat first down.
It's a big play call right there.
Yeah, they've ran that play a few times where they just put Stegall out there in the flats and let him catch it and run. And, I mean, look at him. He's going to get 7 yards.
Yeah.
That's not going to be a problem.
It's like they kind of lull you to sleep, run, and they do a little dump out in the flat here.
Little play action.
Nice play call.
Yeah, his knee's kind of banged up over there, though, on the sideline.
And Dixon's going to keep it right up the middle, and he's going to get a nice gain on 1st and 10. It's like maybe about 5 or 6 there.
5-yard gain. Christian Garza on the stop.
Hey, shout out to our man Jaron's listening and we're watching. He says we're killing it.
Really?
We were passing the Jaron people's exam.
Kind. He's too kind. Well, now I got a message earlier from someone, and it said, let me see if I can read it. Not sure who they're talking about, but they said that one commentator sounds super fine.
Oh, okay.
It's my wife.
Oh, well, I hope she's talking about you.
Yeah,
my wife's not.
So.
My wife is not watching, so I can just assure that.
Yeah.
So
well.
Dixon's going to keep it. Oh, and it's man, avoid that
defense.
He avoided that first hit. It was a nice shake. You had that was Juan Diaz that kind of penetrated early, number 7.
Yeah.
If he'd have gotten the tackle, it would have been a loss.
Oh, but he got a first down there. Okay, I didn't realize he had gained that. But yeah, that's
just pick up what you need.
A good play. What are we doing here? See, looks like he's kind of bent over. Is he dinged up a little bit? They've got all the skilled players over there on the sideline. They're talking about it.
I think they're just letting the play clock run. They're gonna gas this whole thing out. And the clock's rolling here.
What are we doing?
Well, we got 18, 17 seconds left. They're just they're gonna use the whole thing.
What better time to call timeout than right now? 9. There they go. Whoa.
And they get set quickly here. Play clock down to 3. Dixon gets it off. Low snap. Pickram up the middle, and there he goes. Pickram into the secondary. Pickram is going to go. He is gone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Wow. Man, what a run.
You cannot give him any room.
Wow.
He just goes. Unbelievable.
Get him some oxygen, folks. He's got to be tired. Let's take a look at that. Just textbook running.
Once he gets out of the intersection there, it's
so there he goes. He goes up middle first, and then see, and he just run through the tackle. No chance. He's just gonna beat him. All the way in, and he just barely. I think he was getting tired. If he'd had to go in there 10 yards, he might not have made it.
Wow. Okay.
So
I mean, that's some exciting plays there, and all of a sudden. There they go. Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Dixon.
Snap.
He's looking to throw. We got a flag. Guess them.
They jump. And so they're going to have to do a 2-point conversion from the 8-yard line again.
Well, they're probably pretty used to doing that. That's the second time they've had to back up here.
Well, it's easier when you do it from the 3, you know.
Well, you could say you have more room to work with if you move back to the 8.
That's true. That's true. And when you're throwing it up to Edwards or, Johnson or something, then that's a good point.
They have some good options. Let's just say that.
Yeah, they do. Well, let's see.
I don't know what they're feeding them here in Cayuga, but they grow them tall out here.
Yeah, they do.
You've got about 3 or 4 guys that are 6'3" and taller on their roster.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. All right, well, let's see if they're going to throw. You got Johnson down low.
I'm thinking you're throwing it up to Johnson.
Got
down
Edwards. Yeah, they're coming down here.
Johnson.
Boom.
Oh, did he get across? He's in. A great catch.
Yes, he did.
On the 2-point conversion for Johnson.
Man, our boy Trent Eves. He was there, just couldn't quite make the play. Johnson won that one, so 2-point conversion's good.
So with 6:11 left here in Cayuga, they lead 38-25. We'll be right back here on NetSN.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
We are back here on this, and we got JC says, thank you for covering the Carlisle games. Well, we appreciate you watching, JC.
Yeah.
Glad that you're able to tune in tonight.
Why wouldn't we cover the Carlisle game? I mean, it's Carlisle, for crying out loud, and Cayuga.
This is great small ball action. East Texas has got the best, I think, the best small football in the state. Ooh, a tough bounce. Fielded. Looks like that's Elvis. Elvis has got room. Elvis.
Here.
Oh, and then he met someone. Who was that?
That was probably, looks like 5-0. That was Harry and Walzel.
Yeah.
Walzel.
It wasn't a nice introduction there.
That's a great tackle. Get excited when you see kids out there on special teams getting a tackle like that don't usually get many opportunities to play. So
yeah. Well, we talked about our 2 games. We've also got some other games going on tomorrow. We'll have Keith will be over in Rusk, where the Bullard Panthers will come to town to take on the Rusk Eagles. We'll have that game. And Camacho with a catch on the far side. Is that Eves?
That is. I can't see. Yeah, that is.
I think it's Eves with a 5-yard catch. We also have one of the bigger games around the area, Josh. Carthage and Center. We'll have that one on NetSN. That's going to be a big matchup.
Okay.
Camacho. Eves with another catch. Eves.
There we go.
Brought him down around the 35-yard line.
Zipped a little. And he got someone hurt. Looks like they both got hurt. Now, it was Grigsby on the play before with the catch.
Okay.
It was Eves on that play right there. So, shout out to Grigsby.
So, but that game was a good one. And then Larry will be covering the Shelbyville Garrison game, which will be another good little school game.
Shelbyville Garrison.
So that's going to be, we talked about this on some of our shows, but Timpson was the kind of the team everyone's been talking about. Even though they lost Bussey, they still had A.J. Gardner coming back. He's been injured. But now Shelbyville and Garrison may be playing. They may be the 1-2 in that district now. Okay. They open district play against each other, so that'll be a good game we'll have on this. And so we'll have 5 games on the network. So if you're not going to a game tomorrow night, get all your TVs up and just put all your NetSN games.
Now, what if I have a game? Can I watch them all Saturday
You can
morning?
from your phone.
Okay, there we go.
At the other
game. Playing.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, we got 2nd and 10. He's going
Camacho deep. Oh, what a play.
Yeah, that wasn't.
So technically, yeah, you could have your phone up and you could be keeping up. And there's also an app. You know, how much does that app cost, Jared? You got it, or Josh, the other day you got it.
It was free.
Free?
It was free. Like, it cost me $0.
Man.
I mean, it cost me probably 30 seconds to create a free account. But, yeah, it was. And it's really cool. And I'm not trying to sell anything right now. But
we're selling free. So, I mean.
We're selling free. But I pulled it up the other night, and it's really quick. I've got the Friday Night Lights app, and that one just doesn't work near as well as this one. So,
Camacho gets it to Garza. Garza trying to break some tackles.
Yeah, he got thrown out of bounds, but the clock is still running.
Must be forward progress would stop, I guess, there. And
yeah, I got 4th and 7. They have no choice here. There will be no punts.
Did you do your picks?
There will be no
Josh.
Punts. I didn't know I had picks.
There's pick'ems every week. We have pick'em contests.
Gosh, I need to do the pick'ems.
Yeah, you can still get them in. You got time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I pick my Broncos to win?
Well, they're not on the list.
Okay.
Just high school games.
That's all right. Okay.
We've got pick'ems. We've got polls.
Can I cheat off of someone else who knows the high schools better than I do? Or?
I mean, unless you have them next to you, you can't see what everybody else picked until afterwards. Yeah.
That's a good point. I could phone a friend, though, right?
You technically could.
Okay.
Technically could.
Not necessarily a cheater. I just, like to be right.
Well, the way the games have gone this season, it wouldn't matter if you knew the teams or not. I mean, it's been one of the.
Better if I don't
so nobody so far through, I guess this is week 7, the first 6 weeks of the season, no one has got a 10 out of a 10 out of everybody that's picked so far. We've been picking some good games. It's been tough.
Yeah, 10 out of 10's tough. Now, I'll tell you who I picked in this game when it's over. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the big.
Well, this
reveal.
game wasn't in our pick'em game this week, so
Do y'all have pick'em games when you're calling the games?
Yeah, we do. We do have some of the games that we have tomorrow night are on in the pick'em.
Hey, we got 4th down right here.
Here we go.
This is a big play.
4th and 7. Camacho steps up in the pocket. He goes across the middle. He's caught. And it's almost a horse collar tackle, but and he's down. But a great play on 4th and 7, and the Carlisle Indians stay alive, Josh, on that play.
They do, and once again, we've called his name all night long, but Trent Eves, that was a great play by Camacho, stepping up in the pocket. I thought he was going to run, but he saw Eves flashing, and he hit him right in the numbers.
So 3 yards to go. The give to Elvis Hernandez, and Elvis. Oh, the ball pops out, and there's still a touchdown. So a 3-yard touchdown. Run for Hernandez, or it went to number 50. I don't know if they called it the fumble or not.
No,
but
they called it a touchdown. He got in.
So
and Elvis, once again, I don't know how many touchdowns that is for him tonight, but usually he doesn't get touched on his way in. He did right there, but
didn't matter though much, did it?
Yeah, no, it.
So 38-31 here. They're going to bring in Garza for the point after, and that'll cut it to 6.
Yeah, that's
smart play
that's
here.
A good call. Yep. Come on out. 4-3 time. They're going to have to call a timeout.
They got it away. Kick is up and good. So that was a quick setup there on the PAT.
Could have been blocked.
And Carlisle has cut the lead to 6.
We got flag. We got a flag.
Oh, wait.
There's always a flag. There's nothing we could do about that. Death, taxes, and flags.
Yeah, I don't. Where is it? It must be in the end zone. Or
no, it's right down there.
Oh, is it in the shadows?
They're going to call maybe offsides or maybe a personal foul for.
Let's see. See what he says.
They're not calling personal foul. I think they dove over. Oh,
chop block. Ouch. So that's going to make them. They're going to retry. So that point will come off the board.
Boy, now you got like a.
It's a long field goal now. So you go from the 3 to the 18. So that's going to be a 35-yard field goal.
Wow. Yeah, that makes this tough.
Well, you got to kick
Garza
it though.
Says I'm not afraid. Well, no, I think they're gonna try some razzle dazzle. They got a trick play hidden under their pillow. They're gonna pull out here.
Okay. Well, Interesting.
Little double reverse, quarterback pass.
Well, Camacho back in. Here we go. 2-point try.
Here we go.
Camacho
Just
up in the
throw it
pocket, throws,
Nope.
batted to caught. Oh my goodness, they're gonna get the 2 points.
They did.
Oh my!
Batted it to Trent.
Wow.
He batted it to Trent. Yeah,
And then we got a flag
of course
going
there's
way
a
up in the
flag,
air.
but that's after the play, so that's a good 2-point conversion.
Man, can we look? Can we look at that
Yes,
again?
please do.
Oh my goodness!
I mean, what is happening out here?
What is
tonight?
going on?
I mean, yeah, let's just throw it in the middle. He threw it in the middle of 4 yellow jerseys.
See,
All
1,
they
2,
had- yes.
3. And Eve says, "Oh, thank you very
All they had
much."
to do was fall on the ground and say, "Don't touch the ball. Leave it alone."
Hey,
That's
Josh,
tough.
do you think that's going to be reviewed in film session tomorrow,
Yeah, I don't.
or
I
whenever
mean,
film is?
Coach, the ball was coming at me. I was trying to bat it down, and
I didn't see that Eve's got number 5 over there standing.
yeah, I tell you what a play by Eves, man. He just to heads up to catch that, and then to finish the play and get into the end zone. So that's all right. I'm impressed.
Man, so we got still plenty of time. 4:29 left here in the game, so Cayuga's gonna have to
Yeah, they're gonna
continue to move the sticks here.
They need a couple first downs. I'm not sure how many timeouts Carlisle has, but it can't be more than
They've called a couple, so
1 or 2. Yeah.
I mean, let's see. The flag at the end was it against Carlisle? I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Probably a
that hurts.
celebration.
That
Probably a
hurts there.
celebration.
I know they were excited, but now if they decide they want to onside, which I think they might
Yeah.
try. Now, here's the one I like. I like when they pooch it up kind of in this
Yeah?
middle weird area and give it
Okay.
some funky spin.
Yeah.
And see if anybody can.
Little stinky backspin on it.
Yeah.
Let's see what Ivan Garza's got going with his foot here. I think he was offended coach didn't let him kick the 35-yard extra point, but it all worked out for the best.
It did. Somehow, some way.
All right.
Here we go. Garza. And he will kick it deep.
Oh, he
And
waved a fair
catch. Oh, man, he had 25 yards of space. I don't know about that. No, that's a safe call, but.
Oh, man. What are we blowing the? Yeah, I'm not 100% sure of what just happened right there.
I think they want to set the clock to 4:29. 4:29. 4:29, I think, is the time that will.
4:29.
So. Yeah, because there shouldn't have been any time off of it because there was a fair catch. No, it doesn't. It doesn't start until the player catches it, and he fair caught it. So that's a good call by the official.
Yeah, and clock keeper's defense. I mean, he wouldn't have thought that fair catch down there. But here we go. Now, listen, I hope Cayuga doesn't get too conservative here. They need to go down and get some first downs and maybe score.
Let's see. Dixon.
I mean, you got the beast.
Going to hand off.
There he
Peckham,
yeah,
and there he goes.
Touchdown.
Peckham,
They won't
goodness
get him.
gracious, there he goes.
They won't get him.
He's stiff-arming him.
They got
Oh, he did get him.
Of course
What a run.
Yeah. Oh, man, I tell you what, Trent Eves has got to be absolutely exhausted. All those guys got to be exhausted
Man.
out there. That was a good, he stuck with it.
And they're not in a hurry. So let's look at this again,
Yeah,
Josh,
let's
because
do
they're
it.
going to take their time.
When look at this hole. Everyone's
Everybody got
blocked.
they got pull.
Right there.
Seal him off. And then he's probably just
Hey.
gassed at this point. I mean,
Yeah.
he's been out running folks all night.
Goodness. Well, all right, here we go. 1st and 10. Take care of the ball. There
Here
he
goes Dixon. Runs around left side. He's got a little gap, and he's pushed out of bounds. Good job by Garza to shove him out. Stops the clock.
Yeah, that does stop the clock. Maybe a little slide would have been advisable there, but nevertheless picked up 5 yards.
Good gain to bring up 2nd down and 5 here. Maybe that's something that your coach, Coach McGee, is going to mention to him. Hey, if you're cut off, then just go out of bounds or go down before you go out of bounds.
Cut it up. Just take a slide. at this point.
It's an
Hang
extra,
on to the ball.
An extra 40 seconds that would have gone off the clock there.
Yep.
So here we go. Dixon going to hand off to number 10 up the middle. That is Sims.
Yep.
And
Sims, and
he's going to
tackles led by Brian Garza.
Looks
and
like
several others.
Just short of the first. So third and very short.
Well, this is the 40 extra seconds they get marked off right
Is Pickram got his oxygen back? Because may go with him or Dixon on the run here.
I mean, I can't hardly breathe, and I'm just sitting up here watching these kids run around just full all-out sprints all night long. 33-38 is not a low-scoring game.
Well, he's not in. He's over here. Sims is in the backfield with Dixon.
Oh, the blitz.
Dixon's going to carry. Oh, he's stuck, but then he last-minute surge. I think he got it.
He did get it. Ivan Garza, great hit, but he already had the first down. So first and goal set up. Timeout. Oh, he's running the clock.
So you got 2:45 left here.
First and goal from the 4-yard line. Just inside the 5.
I mean, at this point, I'm trying to punch it in right here. I'm not worried about the clock scoring too fast because it's a two-score game. Either way you look at it here.
I'd kind of like to score on third down.
Yeah.
With about, but I'm with you. You don't want to take that for granted.
Take that
if you don't score here, Carlisle has every opportunity to beat you.
Peckham breaks the tackle. Another tackle. 2, 3, 4. He's in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Wow.
My goodness.
With a slew of Indians just left on the field.
Goodness. I think the game ball's going to him, right?
Probably so.
I mean, he's had a great game. Here we go again. And it's kind of repetitive here, but they line up. They've got it spread out, and they just give it to their big guy here, and he's just going to – I mean, you can't arm tackle this guy. Look at it. He's arm tackle 1, another 1, 3, shoves him aside. And by then it's over for him.
Left on the ground. They're all tired. Yeah, you could argue he can get a game ball. Case Dixon's had an amazing night.
He's out of gas. Look at him coming over the sideline. What a game for him.
Yeah. And then your guy Johnson had a couple great catches.
Well, Dixon's had a good game too. The quarterback. Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Edwards, he's had an interception, a couple great catches.
In the second half, he's been a difference maker. They'll set for long runs.
They're going to throw it.
Dixon and deflected
by Eves.
Oh,
is that?
I think that's Grigsby.
That's 6. That's Grigsby. Okay. It's kind of hard for me to tell the difference between the 6 and 5.
It is.
We might have been given, Eves credit for half the stuff Grigsby's been doing tonight. We have. Sorry about that to Grigsby's family.
Yeah. 2:09 left here in the game. Cayuga now leads 44-33. We'll back for the ending right here on NSN. And we are back here on NSN.
Yes, we are. Talking about burn bans in East Texas. Kind of hard to have a...
There's a fire going on down the sideline over by Peckham. He's on fire right now.
He is on fire. That's a keen observation there.
We got 2:09 left, and Cayuga kicks off.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, the ball bounced. Here it goes. They're going to field. Looks like maybe that's Elvis.
Oh. He
And
wrapped to the 40.
Thank you. Thank you very much. He gets to the 40-yard line.
Fantastic.
Man, so we talked about it. We got lots of good games coming up tomorrow. The fun part about doing a Thursday game is, and this week for you, we get to do this all again tomorrow. with two different teams.
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Tell you it's addicting once you start doing games.
Yeah.
Just
the hard part's going to be getting up early in the morning.
I know.
I got to drive to Love.
Hey, the tough one's going to be after I get back from Austin and have to get up at 8:30 in the morning for soccer.
Oh, you can cancel soccer for sure.
Camacho. Oh, they tackle each other.
They did. He said, catch it.
But yeah, so we'll be, the game's at 7, so we're leaving in the morning, I guess, and then be pulling in late.
So you're driving back from Austin?
Well, I'll have it'll be me, Rob, and Jason going down. So we're gonna take turns driving. We're gonna.
Okay.
So I'll probably drive the first part of the way back and then take me a nap.
Yeah, then go to sleep. You got soccer practice.
And
Pass. Okay.
caught. That's Grigsby on that far
Grigsby
side.
over there.
You know why I know that?
Gain?
Because Eves is right in front of me.
I saw that. I was
that
thinking
time.
the exact same thing. Eves is over here.
So good catch by Grigsby.
Okay, here we go.
Hurry up offense. Camacho is going to hand off to Elvis
goes.
Hernandez. There goes Elvis. There he goes. There he breaks it outside. Elvis still on his feet. He's still on his feet over there on the sideline, and the nice run by Elvis. Man.
Goodness. He's hard to bring down. Wonder what the total yardage is. I wonder if anyone's keeping stats up here.
Yeah, there's a lot of yards in this game.
There's been a whole lot more yards than there have been tackles. Put it that way.
I agree with you there. First and 10, Camacho.
Rolling out.
It's going to go right. And, nice catch. That was Garza.
The one hand right
tipped
there.
it to himself there.
He did. He did. And looked like we had a good tackle by Jaden Davis. Tackled him quickly. Clock's running down to 1:08. And it's moving. And it's moving quick. Probably a little too quick.
Here we go, Camacho looking left.
Still in the deep post.
He's got a man open the end zone. Caught! Touchdown!
There it is.
That's Grigsby that time.
Grigsby. That's Grigsby. Wowzers. Well, that's one way to stop the clock from running. Just throw it in the end zone.
Points galore in this one, Jaron.
Yes. All right, 39-44.
So as we take a look at that, as Camacho, he waits for him, he just comes across the middle, and Grigsby's there.
Throws it over the safety's head.
But kind of behind him, too, made a great catch.
Yeah.
So 2-point coming up, Camacho and Elvis Hernandez in the backfield.
Yeah,
hand off to Elvis, and 2-point is good. All right, we've got 58 seconds. We've got an onside kick coming.
We do. We do. That's going to be fun.
Here we go.
And I don't know what the percentage of onsides recovered are in high school. I know in the NFL they're extremely low. And so this will be interesting. They've got a shot.
Well, we said it would come back down to the last play, and it kind of lived up to that.
We did. We said it would come down. Now, I think if Cayuga recovers this here, the game is all but over, assuming we don't have a fumbled snap. But they'll line up in victory formation and be done with tonight. Time to go hit an ice bath.
Yeah.
For some of these kids. Goodness.
I need an ice bath just from
yeah,
walking them down these stairs. And
I'm going to be soaring out of breath just after watching this game. So, all right. Carlisle over there coming up with a good plan.
Garza's got there's been some interesting spin on his kicks tonight. So,
yeah, he's got something in mind here, no doubt.
Looks like they're going to kick. Let's see. They're going to go, looks like maybe up to the far side of the field. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, they're going to try to kick it right, recover it right at the 50, 49-yard line up there. Watch them all break out and head over there.
And, yep, he's going to kick it up to the far side of the field, away from us. Here we go. There goes for the bounce. It's got to get to the 50 unless someone touches it. It never got there.
Nope.
And that's going to do it.
That's going to be game. Only 58 seconds left, so they're just going to be able to take a couple knees.
I'll tell you, that was good discipline from Cayuga,
yeah,
Josh. I mean, you as a player, you just want to go touch that ball so badly.
Well, I mean, and had the ball continued going, I think Carlisle has a good chance to get it because they had white jerseys everywhere just waiting for it. and Cayuga didn't. So they're kind of fortunate it didn't go over the 50. But
Man.
yep, there we go, right
Great.
there at the 47-yard line. So let's see what we do. Would they just take a couple knees real quick? Looks like they're going to line up in victory formation.
And hopefully everybody enjoyed. Hey, if you're watching this broadcast, do us a favor, like this video tonight and subscribe to our channel. We've got lots of great content. We have weekly shows. We have games all the time, football and other sports as well. So you'll get notified when we go live. Make sure you go download the NetSN app. It's free. You can have, there's games on there, game scores. We have our streams. We have pick'ems. We have polls. We have forums, we have game chats, we have game directions. You can share the scores right to your favorite app, whether it be Facebook, Messenger, Twitter, any of those services. So no reason not to have the NetSN app. Make sure you get it and share it with a friend. It's free along with everything
54?
else.
Sorry about that. They're trying to reset the clock to 50.
So they're trying to get the clock right. But, man, everything is free. And anytime you can like or subscribe to our channel, it really helps us out. So hopefully everyone enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Hey, for our plan C on the internet, I think it worked pretty well tonight.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
got
you
the
pulled
clock work
out-
in the second half.
I mean, that was like some Chuck Norris stuff you did right before the game time, putting up the old 1972 Sputnik satellite or whatever you did up there.
Thanks Elon Musk for the service tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Is that what that was? Yeah, Elon Musk.
Yeah.
All right. So they did have one timeout left, it looks like. So they do need to get 2 more snaps across. Let's see. Carlisle looks like they're coming here.
And they get the first one off.
Yep. So they just need one more clean snap, one more knee. This thing will be over.
But again, I hope everyone enjoyed tonight's broadcast. We were playing with the replay tonight. Hope that was a lot of fun for us here.
That was, and you know what? I'm pretty excited. I picked Cayuga to win tonight.
Oh, you did pick Cayuga tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I just wanted the little. Oh, he
dropped it. Hey, trying to make it interesting tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man. Well, as the clock ticks down, Josh, any final thoughts on this one before we close it out tonight?
I mean, listen, I loved it. I loved watching both of these teams come out and compete. These kids, every one of them put their heart and just poured their heart into it. They all wanted this win. They all prepared hard. I'm proud of them. I'm proud of both of these teams, and they should both walk away with their heads up.
Yeah, great matchup tonight. I agree. And I'd like to give a shout-out to our man, Elijah on top, doing our camera tonight for us. We appreciate him filling in tonight. We did give a shout-out to our man, Isaiah. Hopefully he's getting to feel better. He came down being sick earlier today, and Elijah stepped in for him tonight. And that's going to do it for tonight's broadcast here from Cayuga, as the Cayuga Wildcats get the win over the Carlisle Indians, 44-41. They open district play with a 1-0 start. Carlisle falls to 0-1 in district play. Make sure you tune in and join us tomorrow night. Again, 5 games on NetSN. So if you're not doing anything tomorrow night, make sure you tune in. Also, if you're at a game, check us out, get our app, subscribe to our channel, and like us. For Josh Jarrett, I'm Brett Swaney signing off tonight here from Cayuga. Good night, everybody. Have a great rest of your week and weekend.
Lean on your brother tonight. Let your brother count on you every play tonight. Okay? And come out and have fun. The gates are locked. Ain't nobody getting out now.
The Northeast Texas Sports Network is dedicated on delivering the most entertaining sports broadcasts in East Texas. And if you're interested in having your next sporting event streamed live, visit us online at netsn.live.